let me film.
Oh,
all right. So
let's start from the beginning.
Start again from the beginning.
Okay.
So that's what you're doing.
Am I free to go?
Yeah, you're free to go.
Okay, I'm starting.
You have
I
to
feel
put
self-conscious
it on a
now.
hex where you have at least one worker.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay 1 to take for trade.
Okay. So you pay 1. You
2
do the
oil.
trade.
Do I just do that?
Yep. Very well.
Okay,
And you can
let's-
put them in any. You can put them in any of the hexes. You can put them both in the
They can stay
same.
together.
Because you might move one of the hexes. You might want to think, okay, all right, this guy's gonna stay no matter what. So,
Okay, so then
so
and
2 of
then-
those, and then you go to the bottom,
I can't do that.
and you don't have 4 ore. So you're good. Okay.
This
Next
is
turn.
this resource,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes. And you need 1 more of those to make that happen. Now the thing is, you can't use that same square twice. That's your downside.
Okay.
So you won't be able to choose this next time. He can do that. That's his one caveat. And that's why everybody really likes those guys. So you're gonna have to kind of maybe do a move next turn,
I'm okay with that.
or you could even do a produce. Produce might not be bad for you.
Okay.
Well, actually, you might want to save that because you're gonna do the bus. So you probably want to do a move, get people in position, and move him to ore.
Okay, so
Okay.
I believe what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to trade.
Nice. So you pay 1.
Okay, so I pay 1.
By the way, coins are points if you guys didn't catch that.
And you gotta let that hit nice and hard too, so you hear the sound. There we go.
Ooh, that's nice.
That was a nice one.
That's why we pay the big money for this.
Okay, so then pay that so I can get
Any 2 resources.
any
you
2
want.
resources. I want to get a. I do know that I at least want 1 wood. And I believe I also want
Okay, and put those by your workers out there. So in either hex, you can put them together, split them, however you want to do them.
but I have to travel it. Okay, travel with it. Okay,
Yep.
and then I can't do that, and I can't do that.
Nope.
Or
So
I can't do that.
yep. So next turn.
So I'm done.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to take the also the trade action, 1 coin,
Nice.
No.
and 2 oil.
You're the banker.
Excellent. I always wanted to avoid being a banker.
And that's my turn.
That's how you win in Monopoly.
I'm going to do the move action. And I'm going to do, can I do this?
You have to move 2
no.
separate units.
Yeah.
Each.
Okay.
So what you probably want to do, you're probably going to want to produce at least 1 more worker anyway. You don't really need food necessarily, so I would do this 1, and then 1, like that, and bring the.
Okay.
So that might be a good way to start for you, because this way you can produce an extra meeple, and you'll start
Okay.
being able to produce those ores to get these mechs out,
Okay. I'm okay with that.
and that's good.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, because the next time you do the produce, you'll get 1 ore, you produce 1 meeple.
That's an ore, okay.
Yeah, so basically I think next turn is going to be trade, because you're going to need at least 1 more, and then pop over to this one. And then
Yeah,
you'll
that's
have
my
enough
goal.
to do the upgrade, bring one of these down.
All right, I'm gonna. So
That one now.
for my
Hey
turn,
guys.
I'm gonna go on to
Never been in here before.
produce, and so then I get a
Yeah, definitely.
oil and I get a wood.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, we were
What did you do? Did you finish?
I did, yeah, I'm done.
What'd you do?
I moved.
Great.
And then you did no bottom row action.
I didn't do any bottom row action.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is definitely
We
cool.
were stoked, and it's like a whole amount of movement around. That's gonna be
Oh, for sure.
And that's my turn. Oh, I gotta pay.
So we got
No,
different nights. We do
I don't
Warhammer
pay.
on Sundays.
Okay, I'm done.
Star Wars.
So what was your top row action?
Was I
So we
produced?
do 2 nights of that. Monday,
So I got-
Wednesday.
Okay.
So I got a wood and I got a oil.
But the oil goes on to.
Pokemon kids come in on Saturday night.
Yeah.
I let them run their own.
It goes on the hex.
We always have a room though.
Yeah.
We do different
Okay.
things. Like so today we're doing.
Okay, so I have a question about that. So like, say I want to do this
He's got this special system.
next turn, and like pay and then do an upgrade. I can't do that.
No, you can do that. Just take them from wherever
He's
you
running
want.
that today.
Oh, it doesn't. So it doesn't
It's
matter
cool,
where.
it's really cool. So it's
Basically, like, there's
Yeah,
hexes
yeah,
are
but
controlled
it's
by
like
you
yeah.
if you either have
It's
like,
cool, it's like
you know, one of your zones basically,
7 day.
or a building. But like, if you have the building, you control that space until someone moves
Oh,
their
interesting.
character into it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
That's
cool.
cool, yeah. So he's got that going. It's got this
Okay, so
kind
my
of cool
turn.
twist, you know, the
I'm
person.
going to
Nice.
Yeah, that's what that's
oil
what it is.
to upgrade.
That's cool. What do you guys do? What do you play?
And
Not really a whole lot. I'm kind of looking to kind of start. I played D&D years ago. There's just so much cool stuff out there. So I just want to kind of see what's going around.
I got games like this game Scythe. They're playing the first one. I got that. You guys can come in and play. I got Pandemic. You guys ever play Pandemic?
My buddy just got it, and so yeah, we've got a game going.
You got Valley of the Kings and
No.
games.
I was
So
kind of
good.
looking for stuff I could try around, like when we just go to like.
It's like an energy drink.
And
A pack
like
of
I
mine.
found out
Try
about
it.
Dread,
Uh-huh.
so I
Pomegranate?
got the book for that, and All Out of Bubblegum looks pretty
I haven't
cool.
seen that.
So All Out of Bubblegum, look it up, it's free.
I had the
It's
flu.
like a one-sheet RPG.
I'm going to move from.
It's from the phrase.
Yummy
So
flu.
I'm going to move this
All Out of Bubblegum.
thing down
Right.
here.
So
So
the
now,
way it works is you have 8 pieces of bubblegum
deploy
per
will
person.
cost me less.
And it's just
Like
random,
production.
ridiculous, like
And
co-storytelling RPG thing.
oh wait,
Say
sorry.
if you want to
So
do something
I didn't even take my toggle
that's
action
kick-ass,
first, which I'm supposed to
you
do.
have to roll a d10 and
And
exceed your number of bubbles.
so I can move two
Okay,
people
And
up
if
to
you,
one
if
space
you want to
each.
resolve something non-kick-ass,
Yeah.
I'm talking
And
down.
I'll
you
just
have to roll
do-
under one. But then if you fail a non-kick-ass thing, you
This.
lose a piece of bubble gum. And eventually, all you can do are kick-ass things.
That's cool. That's funny, man.
Yeah, so
that's
I figured it should be easy to just
Yeah,
kind of.
This is another one that's kind of like
I'm
you guys are
going
into deck
to
builders. This
trade.
thing's kind of fun because it's small and it's kind of like an Egyptian thing and it works on small tables. 'Cause I used to do some brewing and I used to go to brew, so I know how the tables are there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little area.
And
but you
then
set up
I'm
this little
done.
pyramid kind of basically. And you're drafting out of that pyramid. So you start with 10 starter cards, are all worth
Okay.
one each. You know, yeah.
I
Certain
am going
abilities
to
on it, name or whatever. But
trade
basically,
as
you're
well.
you're
I'm
buying
gonna
out the
get
bottom
a
row,
wood.
and adding it to your discard pile.
And I'm
then when
going
you're
to
all out of cards,
take
you shuffle them all back
a-
in, now they're part of your deck.
Okay.
And you pull 5 every round. And then you're entombing cards at the end.
Stop.
So you're trying to do sets. You're trying to get all blue, or all green, or all yellow. And then the more of those cards you get in, it's multiplied. So one
And
yellow
I
is
can't
1 point.
do mine.
2 yellows.
Okay,
1
cool.
point. 3 yellows.
I'm going to
So you're trying to get
produce.
sets.
Yeah, right. No, I see.
And they're drafting cards. Your
So,
opponents. You're trying to stumble.
Well, I can
your
produce on
opponent
up to
here,
3
so
different
you kind of
hexes. I only
mess them
control
up a
2
little bit. And they got cards that mess
So
with you.
I
And
get
then there's cards that you can kind of
an extra
pull through.
duty here.
It's a really cool game. I
And
love
a
it.
stone
It's,
that
it's
goes
a quick
here.
playing game. It's easy for
And
people to
then
do
I cannot do
casual.
lower
So
actions
some of your
like
friends
that.
aren't really big gamers and into the strategy.
I'm
they can
going
pick it up
to
pretty quick.
produce,
Oh, check it out.
which means I get
Yeah, take it all in. But yeah,
This.
if you guys got some time, you can sit down and play this. I got Pandemic. You can sit down and play
I
in the
get a
back. I got a
person.
table back there.
Oh.
So yeah, and if you want to bring your own
And
games and
then
everything, you
I'm
want just
going
sit
to
play
do my
and
lower
then
action.
Great, I had no idea it was
Yeah, yeah.
kind of a venue.
Yeah, that's what we do.
To
Yeah, so we're just
upgrade.
gaming, it's free. There's no charge. That's who's going to play.
Yeah, I got some friends that.
So that means I get rid of these
bought
3.
condo around here.
Yeah, it costs you 3 oil to
Also
upgrade.
3 oil.
So,
Yeah, we love the downtown thing because
Oh, it's
I'm a big
awesome.
fan of North Park. I love like 30th Street, like how it all turned down and you can go from one
And
place
then
to another place and you're going-
Yeah,
I
there's a
get-
lot of stuff.
Yeah, so it's like this is kind of good.
You get
for,
a
like,
lift?
for
Wait, what do I get?
relaxing,
Yeah.
playing 9, you know, like-
You get
Which I haven't been to.
What is it, this thing? I forget.
No plan.
Well, I get 2
Yeah, they
coins.
brew their own beer.
That cog just needs to upgrade it.
Oh,
Really
okay.
good sour and stuff.
Wait, what?
She's asking what is it?
It's one of those cards.
The cog is the action.
First time I had
of
real.
something. What did you think it was?
Oh, how do you get one of those cards?
These things.
Oh,
you
that's
have
right.
to move your hero into it.
That's right.
Oh, yeah,
I'm done.
Okay, I'm going to do a move.
Yeah.
I'm going to move.
This is.
Oh my God. What is this?
That's a cool game. Yeah, just got a whole
And then I'm going
for a while.
to.
Yeah, basically Coaster Park, I guess you're building roller coasters.
With marbles or?
Yeah, I guess it is.
If it moves with you, can I not use the spot?
Yeah, it just means it's not
Cards, I guess,
accessible.
that
So I think you can leave it.
And then if it's viable.
That's what he
Yeah.
said.
No, that-
Whoa, no,
See,
no,
I'm
I don't
31
like. What is the
years
so like? So
So
now I want to pay
Yeah, we
two oil.
don't have a lot of overlap in
No.
movies we
So
like.
can I
and
not
movies
do
we like,
this?
So
Because they're
kinda
part
of
looking
the
for
games.
something
I don't understand what the point
The
is.
only thing
Why
that
don't we
really
don't,
provides
I guess what I don't
both
understand is why don't we have it
hammer
all of our
triggers.
resources over
Yeah.
here?
Because
But
if we run
I
into
did.
combat,
like,
then if someone beats you and kicks you
6
off, they
hours
get control of
of
the resources.
God, okay, so that's the only
Small
reason.
skirmishes. We
I
did
think
the games.
so.
Okay, well
Get
then,
into it, and I was just like,
so I moved 2,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna pay
Then they came
2
up with
oil
Shakespeare game
to
on Hammer.
upgrade.
Which is cool. This just came out in November.
So I get a
This is
coin.
first skirmish game of-
oh, okay.
If you have
And I get
Yeah,
an
so they
upgrade.
try to get in,
two
like,
people
you
on a
get 3
hex,
skirmishes
does
in
it
like
bruise
45
two
minutes.
of that type of
And,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not for her.
And-
I'd be open.
Yeah.
Including this thing?
So this would be something I can see.
He- I don't
It's not
think
as,
the
like, a
hero
big of a
plays
expense.
this.
Yeah.
You know, you just come in, you play the game, you still get the miniatures and the deck builder too.
Yeah.
So you're playing, so it's like you do your miniature thing and then each guy plays cards. Yeah, that's
What action did you do?
And I definitely saw why it's so popular.
Yeah.
Love it. And, yeah, it's just,
It's,
yeah.
Yeah, the only game I can with my wife, because we're the same way. Is Settlement.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you've ever played that game. It's Settlement.
So take your time to evolve.
It's like it's probably the most popular game in the country. It's really easy. It's a worker placement game. So you're basically you're building your town in
I wanna
between 3 different
go-
resources, and you're building your town in between. And then when that number rolls, you roll 2d6s. If you roll a 6, whoever's on a 6 gets that resource. So these guys.
so I
Roll
upgraded.
an 8.
I went.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
And then you can spend those resources to build more roads,
Um,
settlements, you can
I'm
build
gonna do-
cities, you can roll all kinds of stuff.
I'm
So-
like a cranium gesture
Okay.
and he
Yeah.
we are polar opposites. So,
And the other
And-
option
but he has
And,
this
uh,
sensitivity.
yeah.
Do my hero here, so I
So it's
immediately
nice
get
in that way that you
this.
guys can play together, so.
Yeah.
And it's like, even if you're not that into it, he can kind of help you out. Tell you what
Yeah, that was way different.
This is the
The
picture.
co-op idea I think is good.
I can also root at the local tavern, buy everyone a round of drinks, or start a fight and sneak away to the tavern.
That's cool. And then we got Fallout, which is it plays a little like the Fallout video game.
ooh.
So yeah, like I said, you guys are always invited to come down.
Yeah, I do have a random question.
I'm going
So
to.
I'm looking for a pouch big enough to hold a set of Jenga.
Yeah.
And the whole internet seems to not.
Yeah, I definitely don't have the biggest pouch, this is the
Figured
biggest
not.
pouch I got. This is really just for face.
Oh yeah.
That's not gonna work.
No.
Yeah.
I thought, how crazy.
You know what I would do? I would go to like one of those farming market things.
I'm gonna pay 2 popularity to
Recycle,
build one
you know, bags
structure.
like that.
And then this goes face down on the
Thought
bottom.
about, you know, there's a leather
So
supply.
the structure I'm gonna build is the mine, and I'm
Get the
gonna
name
build
of
it
it.
here.
It's like the. I could probably just buy like a.
Just to clarify, that endocrine bonus thing, it's not.
But I think I'm gonna.
I'll look it up on YouTube. But so that was my one move. My second move is gonna be from here to here, and then I can do the narrow action. So.
Oh yeah.
Like put it in the back end, put it all back in the.
Okay, I'm gonna do the move action. I'm gonna do one here, that's, and then one here. Is that okay?
I don't know if
That-
they do. They might
you
have
can only
some
move one
kind
of those
of,
things.
some kind of
Not
like,
both.
yeah, it's kind of.
Isn't this supposed to take the person with you?
No, the mechs do that. The
You
heroes
said
don't.
He
someone
said
said
that. He
earlier
said
that you
that.
should pick
There are
Back.
some
One, two, turn.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything
Move.
that fits. I wanted to just be easy to keep my car. In that box.
Oh, I wanted to do this way.
Move up to 2 different units you
Yeah,
control,
let's see,
character
sorry.
or mech, from one territory
That's it, then
to
just
one
spell
adjacent
everywhere at the
territory.
bottom.
Move one then the other.
I got kids.
Here's some units may pick up and drop off any number of resource tokens during a move action. Mechs can transport any number of resources tokens
So
and
it's another
workers,
sort
but they
of
cannot transport your character.
open-ended.
Having a mech transport workers during a move does not count as
But the
movement
way
for the workers,
the
it's for
character
the
building
mech.
is like a question.
There's nothing about
So
characters.
you definitely have to
Okay,
set
if
up your
you're-
story before it.
That's just,
And it'll be like, you're all college students on spring break.
there's nothing
in
about
the
characters.
80s.
Okay, then don't worry about it.
So
I'm
telling
just
you
gonna
that,
move him
like,
here.
Hand you your questionnaire,
You
like,
do it.
what are you afraid of,
This.
what do you dream of at
It's just
night?
this
Like
here,
all
I
these
assume.
elements that the game master uses to create.
This is the
sense of
photo,
dread
if anybody
story.
cares.
So
Offer some advice to fix broken pulley at a defunct mine. Gauge $2 in one popularity. Haggle for some cheap ore from the mine's owner. Pay $2 to gain 4 metal.
Randomly kind of remove some pieces,
4
so it's
metal?
not totally solid. And then I just start telling them the
Cut the pulley loose without hesitation. Get your popularity to build one structure.
But if you want to do something, I'll say you have to make a pull tower.
I'm
And
gonna
then like
do
you
this.
continue narrating as they're doing
What
the
does
pull,
this
and
do?
erase this-
Pay 2 to gain
this
4
structure,
metal.
And then, like,
Is that
if you mess
this?
it- If you mess it up.
Is this the metal?
Yes.
And,
Oh, I thought it was stone.
yeah, check it out. You can find like a video of Will Wheaton
Now, what
playing
is
a game.
this? How do you do this?
You just build your buildings next to one of these things.
On them or next to them?
Next to
Oh yeah, let me
adjacent.
clarify how that works.
Because look, this is the hex next to that hex.
Okay.
The number, so you get points for the number of tunnel territories with your structures on them. Oh, I thought it was next to. That's awkward.
Yeah, I thought it was next to it.
Is it next to?
No, it's not.
Oh, so it has to be.
Some of the other ones are like being next to things, like next to things.
But this one looks like it's next to, right?
But it is pointing onto.
There's an arrow, yeah.
Okay, so it has to be built on it.
Yeah.
And can you have multiple monuments on one hex, or is it one hex per monument?
One building per hex, I believe, and also the permanent. Like you and no one else can kick it off.
Okay, so I did that. I moved two, and then
So
I don't have-
like overlays on D&D rules.
I don't have
Basically,
anything
it's
to do
almost
with
Like a
it.
modifier.
Yeah, these guys, you know, a lot of these guys are old school D&D guys.
Sweet.
I'm gonna
Just
do
came
the
up with a new
trade.
system,
So
like kind of like the
okay.
system you like, he was talking about a system where it's like
And
basically the world was
um,
like everything's kind of illegal. Like it's illegal to be
I
part of a
will
secret society
take
and everybody's part of a secret
a.
It's illegal to be a mutant. Everybody's a mutant.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those systems where it's funny where you just kind of. Yeah, I think people like have fun with it now. You know, like, I mean, after you've been playing D&D for 30 years, you know, you want to do something different.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I love that. What you're talking about, that single page.
I'm gonna take a
Oh,
foil.
yeah, check it
and I'm
out.
going to.
Yeah, that's cool.
Before you go, I like to sit down. That's our best review.
And then I'm going to pay 3 wood.
This way I can let you know when we're doing this or that here.
Yeah.
Like what you're interested in.
Well. To build a structure, so I'm gonna build this little number.
You guys Star Wars fans?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you? Loved it. Still love it. Yeah.
Pay the cost.
Gonna play
and
again
place
today.
on
It's my
territory.
birthday.
Oh, is it? Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told her it's Yu-Gi-Oh! And Star Wars old days.
And
We're just getting down
that
to brunch
is-
and,
Nice. Where'd you
we're
guys
actually locked up to
Going to-
Yeah.
Oh, is that good?
Oh yeah.
It's
As long as you get the home
Produce this here.
Okay.
Don't
I would
get
get tacos.
I can produce on up to 3 hexes, and I
Yeah,
have 2.
but get
But I got
fresh
2 stone
kind of
and
chaka or it's a
Yeah.
barbacoa or
Yeah, so like that.
yeah.
Hey, nice to meet you guys. Stefan, cool. Nice to meet you, Stefan.
Wait, can you do that, or does it have to be?
Any, like,
You only have 2 hexes, right?
So,
We need 3.
I
Yeah, but he doesn't have a worker.
I don't have a worker.
Oh.
The hero doesn't produce stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of little action keeping or something.
Okay, I'm going to
So you've been playing X-Wing too?
trade.
Yeah.
Been
We're gonna
recruited?
take 2 oil and pay a coin.
Quick pace. It's got, you know, it's real intuitive.
And
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
big
go
fans
to the
too.
lower action and pay this. And I'm going to deploy this lovely fellow.
And by the way, I'm pretty sure you can choose any 4 of these to take, depending on what
Well,
you
I
build.
want this one.
Okay, good.
Move across rivers to farms and outposts. I'm gonna do that.
So what are you thinking about doing?
We definitely need a star now.
I can put him anywhere,
I'm
right?
gonna have
He can start anywhere?
Very
I'm gonna have Death
Um,
Star.
Anywhere with a worker, I think.
I'm blowing up one and the big one.
Oh man.
This is a crowded hex.
You know, I
So
can
just to
decide
clarify,
when
it's that your characters and mechs can move across rivers.
We can wait.
and
We can
forces
wait.
and
Either way.
Yeah, so I
know
can
some
move
people
to
don't
there.
want, but
Yeah.
So the only way to get your workers across is if you're.
Yeah, I mean,
Either moving to there or moving to
we got basically the
With this.
we got this, we got this
And
set,
then-
and then we got the
What was the other question?
Titan Defender,
It was-
and we got
And I can place, I can start from
So,
there.
it's very even.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're thinking one more
of each. Yeah, that ship is top notch. That's
Yeah.
top meta right now.
Yeah,
That's
that
awesome
might
ship.
be
Place that mech on the
under-
territory, you
yeah.
control with at least one worker.
Yeah,
Allow
it'd be hard to
an
balance that
advantage
one.
there.
Yeah. This is a great
Alright,
set.
okay.
too. You get the Falcon.
I'm gonna do the
Right.
movement.
No, she
This is
loves
the Ray
it.
Falcon, and this is Poe.
There.
Yeah, she loves
Which is a
it.
good one to do. Yeah, that's a good one to do.
She wants to get the Falcon.
Yeah, you might want to do that. The Heroes of Resistance, because then.
And then what would you say would be a good match on the other side there?
Yeah, it really is. Those are probably two top ships. But the other thing too, I mean,
4 and 4.
yeah, that would make it even. I mean, the other
All right, I'm going to.
dark side.
I'm going to pay $2 and gain 4 food.
The Alpha Striker. Yeah, they'll be back.
So I only moved him 1, but I can't move him back.
Yeah, the Alpha Strike.
Oh, probably.
Bomber
Could it?
just came out.
No, it's only one space per turn.
One character, one
One
space.
space.
We already know.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going
right.
to go.
If that's,
I'm going to use my tunnel,
Yeah, you're gonna have with us.
which I
And
have,
then
and then I'm
would
going
you
to
say the
go.
Falcon and the Silencer are relatively equal?
Yeah, they're equal. Yeah. And then point wise, this one might be a little bit more just because you have more
Um,
slots of crew and stuff on. You know, they're both about the same points. They're both going to be around 40 points. 40 points.
Do you want me to shut that down for you?
I'll get it. It's
Are
fine.
you sure?
Yeah.
The map's not coming until next week.
Yeah, I have the map in next
Oh.
week.
And then
Yeah, the maps are rad.
I don't have 2 oil,
You guys just playing on the table.
so I can't.
Yeah.
We did that for a couple more.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys
Yeah,
can
let's
set up
slide around
if
a
you're
little
here.
more.
They set around.
Yeah,
You get
so it's
the
like,
Texas
oh
is
wait, no, he's
controlled
actually
by an
gonna be
opponent's
a
workers.
little to the left
Yeah.
there.
We always say fly
Right there,
casual.
then,
Yeah.
all of your
Just try to
opponent's
keep it
workers
chill.
on that territory immediately retreat to the
75,
faction's
32.
home base,
I also put the Star
leaving
Wars
behind any
on
resource
there.
tokens.
Yes.
However,
We got
you
the
use-
10-hour version.
So like if I was to
of
get my
YouTube,
character here, for example, they're undefended. So like
Yeah.
I'll clear it like
resources.
come over and you get all bugged out like, is this on loop? I'm like, duh. Yes. Well, listen for 20 minutes. What do you think?
Whoever's the worker would.
There's other ones too.
Um,
There's the light
first two
side.
However,
minutes,
if
you're
like this
no.
guy was here,
And the next time
then we
you're
would
like,
actually
okay.
combat
Yeah, we
towards
did
it,
that a lot. It's
actually,
funny.
like,
We just
put
did
all
a
your
Star Wars
people
Destiny
together.
tournament. So this game just came out. This Legacy box.
Is my turn?
And like everybody's super hot on it. So we got the Luke Skywalker and Boba Fett starters.
I'm
We did
going
this
to
tournament and
pay a coin.
one of the kids had the music going.
For
Actually, a
trade.
couple tables had the music going. But he had
I
like
wanna
this
take
like
2 oil.
electronic.
Yeah.
Trip hop, not trip hop. What's it called now?
Techno.
Yeah, but yeah, it's basically
Yeah.
like that. Like, mixed in like Star Wars and stuff. Yeah, like, all right, style points for that. That's cool. That's cool.
And for the bottom row
I'm
action,
glad you guys
I'm
know
going
We
to
just
pay
played the shooting
Medal
game
to
for
deploy
the
it.
Oregon Trail again.
Oh, did you right on?
Once again, I died from dysentery, but we negated
Dying.
that. We just pretend like it didn't happen. I won. And I
Yeah.
won for the
Did
first
you
time.
get it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So-
But I drowned.
Oh, you drowned on the well, it's a tough trail, man.
It's-
That's right. Yeah, we do Star Wars on Monday and Thursday. It's been popular. Like,
Yeah,
we have a lot of people that are
I'm going to do
Yeah,
township,
yeah,
which is move between
a lot of people that are new.
any
just like
village
you
you
couples.
control.
There's another couple that are just
And
playing,
well,
like,
bring-
college
No.
kids.
bring our
Yeah,
own
bring your
builds.
builds. Okay, so just bring all your. You can bring them all in, and we can
And
put
then
builds together,
this.
or you can put your
Your
own builds
person
together
can now
first, and then
move
bring them in as a build and go. Okay,
Yeah,
this is ready to go.
we
It
So-
saves time.
We're still playing like the minuscule part of the
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're
you
still
just-
working it out.
You
Yeah.
guys have
Your
big
character
slot,
and max
right?
maybe
Yeah.
one
If
additional
you pull up
territory
and you
per
do a search for
faction.
X-Wing builder.
If any of those
Hold on, I'll
units,
show you.
however, come into a
This app is awesome.
territory,
Sometimes, like,
with
I'll sit
opponent's
like on
character
breaks,
or
and I'll just be
workers,
Oh, it's an app.
putting builds together. Well, actually, it's we'll go to a webpage. Just go to
I believe also like if you get to an encounter
There's
token,
two
you
different
have to
builders.
stop and you can't move that character.
the one UK one right there.
Alright, bring your turn.
So it's cool. So sometimes it like work on different
Okay, I'm going to.
When I used to work, when I used to teach, I'd be on break and like putting bills together, you know,
Yeah.
and see what I can do. So basically, you choose what faction you have. Okay, so let's say you guys are
This,
rebels.
produce.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Because that has a
Hey,
thing
Jonathan.
underneath it, does it mean I pay that one right now? Or
Next.
next turn.
Those have to
Okay.
have,
Do that. And then I produce on 2 hexes.
I got your Doom game, bro.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna do this one.
So there's Poe Dameron, so here's a Poe Dameron pile still now. You're gonna put him in. You're gonna put, he's got every shit. But I'm gonna do Ray. It's a little bit easier on the computer. Easier to get a 6
Maybe
box
I'll
too.
do-
But then you have your individual chip over here, and then you have each slot. You know,
I'll do another person.
crew member slot. Okay.
But that means I
you
pay
can
one
list
of
the
these
crew
ones,
members,
right?
and their abilities. So it gives you a chance to kind of read
Okay.
everybody, see who everybody is,
And
then
wait,
it'll
then
tell
the
you
bottom
what total
action?
is. Okay, this is 100 points. You know, and then when you have your 100-point build, then
Let's show you here.
So do that, yeah. Or just bring all your stuff in, and we'll do it that
And
way.
then
Yeah,
you
we
get
can use all the help we can get.
Are you gonna go for it, Jack? Yeah, take care, guys. Happy birthday, dude. Yeah.
I cannot pick
How's
these up.
you
So
doing, man? Yeah, right on. Good to see you. Doing good, doing good.
And
Yeah, we got those guys in today, the mutant classic crawling.
Can I-
which is kinda
can I
cool.
please
See you guys in the back. Very cool. Yeah, special event today. Which one? Oh, the boosters?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we didn't get the Exelons in the rivals yet, but we got the other ones. What are you thinking? Are we getting about getting? We have a couple modern masters. We have 2 modern masters. Those are out of print, so that was hard to get a hold of.
I was gonna say, it really depends if you're wanting a deck that you could actually take to like an event.
Yeah.
Like if you're wanting to use standard or modern, that kind of
You done?
gives you,
Yes,
like,
now I'm done.
Exelon
Okay.
to
Oh, I'm not saying that.
Amonkhet.
I need you to be done. But
Our devastation.
yeah, I'm done.
It's probably,
Getting out soon. So I would say either Amonkhet, Exelon, or Revolt.
Well,
this will be good for another.
so it's my turn. I'm going to do produce.
And then after
So
that,
I'm gonna take 2
because most of your deck
metal
already is red,
and
green,
1
dinosaur,
person.
I would say you're probably wanting to go to Exelon just because those, dinosaurs are
Pretty much 2 metal because I wanted that. You did 2.
Well, I did 2 because I have 2 workers. So you get 1 per
You can
worker.
pick them yourself too. Then I know some people get all superstitious about
I'll take a
it.
wood.
I've told people, when I get the, are those are
Yeah, these, right? These are the big ones, man. Yeah, these are rad. They're 25 each. But they're rad. They're really well put together. So
And then I'm gonna pay 3
Yeah, dude, yeah.
food
Hey, what up, Aiden?
to
to
enlist.
get a deck box,
Go to
right?
enlist the
You just want one of these.
popularity.
Oh, these are great.
And where does this go whenever you do it?
I think you put it
Oh, that's right.
here.
Did you want to get did you want to get a mat too? 'Cause these are cool. This is plastic. Everything else I have. Well, actually.
Yeah, it makes
This one, this is the new Rebels of Exelon.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what happened.
You might need sleeves though.
my immediate one. I'm gonna go
Do you want to
on.
just grab the mini sleeves?
I don't know if I have any more of those things. I only have the Ultra Bros.
So that's that.
The Ultra Bros.
I think they're
That's done, and then so I enlisted, and then I get also get 2 points.
It's not the future.
that's what
It does the
dragon
produce action.
This is what everybody's been
You
getting
get.
into. Is these
Not popularity. Right.
Yep.
These are the
And that's-
yeah. Some people like
Dragon
them.
Tails are like also $10.
Yeah, they're $10. Yeah, they're
I'm going to do
You want
move,
to go with those?
Yeah.
Okay.
and I'm going to move my hero.
So, yeah, you got sleeves, you got a death box. Did you pick your 3 packs? Doesn't matter either. Do you want me to pick them? What else? I think you're good on everything. That's right. What are you doing for your damage though?
And then
I have like.
I can move another
The
person.
other thing you could maybe do is
Just
this
makes
too.
I believe as well.
It's a little more
It's like my
convenient.
speed
Just have it
out for
Oh,
like.
yeah.
That's an option. They're like $4.
I have a dice tower.
But I don't know if I want to.
Yeah.
Stuff.
And then I guess I'll do.
So you can move a total of 6 each per 6 places.
I'll do.
Oh, nice.
Well, no, because I can only still move two
grab that today?
things.
Alright, so what are we thinking?
But so I can
So
move a
think
total of
just to
4.
do the-
4 things.
Oh, 4. Bree's the only one who can move because she upgraded.
Does she have speed?
Yeah. Last few weeks.
No.
Like, it's Tom, right?
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, my brother.
Tom's been holding it down.
Yeah, he holds it down. Yeah,
Yeah. Or not. Good. That was all you. You threw it away. Alright, so this one?
Yeah, I am gonna move it 2 spaces. So we go from there to there, over here.
It was good, man. It was really good. How was yours? Yeah.
Then I need to
Right on, cool. Yeah, we just stayed here.
upgrade. So I'm gonna do an
Yeah,
upgrade.
we just chilled with the got my family here. My mom lives here in San Diego too, so cool.
And I'm gonna move.
It's better than my signature, man. It's horrible. Everybody tells me I should have been a doctor. Like with a signature like that.
Okay, so can I ask a question about those things up there?
You
These
guys be back
stars?
for that?
So
There you go.
let's just say like with this thing over here, like when you get up to, if you get to 18, you automatically get the star and it doesn't go away if like for some reason your popularity goes
That's
down.
good, dude. Cool.
I'm saying for like this track.
Right, because I mean, you can lose.
Yeah, and Friday night we're gonna be
Yeah,
doing
yeah, you
Commander nights too, so. You guys want that or what?
I still don't have a commander.
You win in combat slots.
So, wait.
Alright, well let me know.
If you want to third combat.
Wait for your excellent standard to go
Okay.
away, and then you got your commander dead.
Yeah, okay, exactly. Right now I'm just setting up standard. I'm hoping next year I might want to look into it more. Like, not competitive, but like something like that. Yeah, let me go to GP.
Awesome seeing you guys. Take care, guys. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So that's 2
Yeah,
movements,
still got leave.
3 movements.
Just because I have an elite Hondo now, so if I want to get an elite Hondo, you would
Wait, are you sure you used all 3? Did you not just?
I did.
Obi-Wan's
1,
lightsaber, so I can
2,
use
3.
Obi-Wan's lightsaber.
I think your character can carry. Oh wait, no, you're right. You cannot. Your character just cannot be.
Now I've gotten more.
Yeah.
You can't? I thought we said it was okay.
They can only carry one person.
Well, then how do the characters go across rivers?
I think.
No, because you have to be able to buy.
Which one helped us last time?
I think you'd probably expect.
Yeah, I got
or transfer.
They're insane. What the hell?
Because like you
So how do the
Like, just
you have to go for
these guys have to be able to get across rivers?
one of the
Yes,
I
they're
have-
12 just teleported
Oh, so then I
only way?
can't do
into the
this.
warp storm, and that's how.
Oh,
Green
you're
Knight
right.
came.
Right on. That's cool.
I was like, what?
Wait, let me just double check.
Like,
what the river
they
was.
literally like escaped the entire war, and they just trained like 1,000.
Because it says move
recruits, and
across.
was just like,
I could move across
yeah,
rivers
you're
from
on
farms
your
and tundras.
Yeah, they look like a cool
River
faction.
walk. Your character and Max can move across rivers onto a river. It says. So that's an available type for you.
Seems like you guys are
Yeah, we're getting better, man. The more word of mouth.
I know, but
Okay, I'm done.
You're done? Alright, I'm gonna go trade. I'm gonna pay a coin to get a metal and an ore, or an oil.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely.
Oh. This,
It's kind of right. Good know about gaming.
yeah,
That's Star Wars night, definitely.
Star Wars night, definitely like just.
there.
That was kind of crazy. Because like I was kind of glad to see what's our stuff was finishing up because I was like
That's
fighting
it.
for space. I didn't know.
Yeah. Tournament has
I'm going to do. I'm going to use my special power to do the move action again.
Are you kidding?
Twice in a row.
edge.
And I'm going to go here, so I've reached the town. So I'm
I think you just get to choose one of these.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I just want to make sure it's my. I think it's just my order that I was doing.
Yeah. That's the whole point.
If your character is effective. So I get first dibs. Whoa, there's not supposed to be this many. There's supposed to be.
Yeah,
One per person.
It's kind of cool they do with the elite groups right now.
Factory cards.
They used to make everybody buy
Number
two
of players
starters.
plus one.
But you're almost kind of in that position now if you want to make that an elite. You know? Like,
yeah.
would they really do you a favor? Or?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now you have to get the 2 Hans. No, if you lose.
Which are the? It's right on the back. I think it's $44.99.
Oh, it is him.
Yeah, right on.
It does say on the back also. It does.
Yeah, and we have this Mutant Classic Brawl, if you want to meet what's his name back there. It's a cool little system. It's like a D&D RPG system, but it's got a little twist on it, you know. And we have some funky dice, like there's a 30-sided dice, a 17-sided dice. So as you get upgrades, instead of doing modifiers, you just pick a new dice. You know, you get a more buffered dice. So kind of cool. Are you guys busy today, or what are you up to?
We're just gonna look around.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you guys want to go back to, I'll introduce you to Ron, and you can check out his system and stuff. Cool. Awesome, guys.
Heirloom lightsaber actually is a good one. If you have it on loot,
Yeah, the character sheets will be nice.
so like the heirloom lightsaber, if it's slotted on a blue character, it has the redeploy keyword. So when it dies, you can move to another character. I don't know if it has to be
Gonna do-
blue.
I'll
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. I was so glad I pulled a second Hondo. Now I have a elite Hondo.
Oh, did you pull it? Or did you
Last
I pulled
two.
two Hondos.
Okay, 2 coins, you have an upgrade and a heart, and also a move
I
action.
think it's the handiness of having it.
So,
Yeah, I like control guys. Oh,
I think
So
this is my
that
favorite
was-
spoiler right now.
Was one character moving one versus out there. I'm not.
Yeah, no.
Oh, did anyone do the trade?
They're all in
I will
pieces.
produce since you have that.
Chivas.
I'm not going to do the rest of my move actions, and I
Two
have
and
two
drag
upgrades,
one.
so no.
That's great. What I like about it is no resources to get them off. Sometimes I don't like the resource thing.
So that's why I like having Hondo. It's just like, oh, I get my special out and I get free resources if they want it. So like, especially going against someone like Nick who just like gets resources out super quick, it's like, oh yeah, that's easy. And then having something like remote stop power.
Probably my brother.
Trying to decide which one I want to do.
Where does this get? Where do these get deployed?
Onto any of your territories with the worker.
I'm gonna do the scout.
What's the scout ability?
Before combat, steal one of the opponent's random combat card.
Dirty.
That is pretty dirty.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Oh wait. Yes.
This. Pay a coin. Do you not have to do these?
You can skip the top action. Just do the bottom action.
You want to sit there or you want to sit in the back?
And then I want to take a combat card.
You guys all go to the same school together, right?
Yep.
Well, kind of. Joe works there.
We all went to school.
We did. And then I'm going to pay 4 metal to get to my
this community. Better than Chelsea's now. The heavy metal ones. Yeah, they cost. They're expensive. Yeah, they're both breathing. So. These are $40 too.
I'm going to do river walk.
The D20, it actually does D1 damage per strength modifier. God, this thing would play. Well, like, you know, some DMs like to use these bigger ones as cheater dice because they're playing with a bigger group and they're like, how do you keep rolling so good over there? They're like, all right, here, you're rolling this so we can all see your result. You know? Not trusting you.
We've got a round table, so I'm sure somebody's gonna go. We've never D&D before, so we're like.
And I also get 3 coins.
This is your first 5th edition.
First whatsoever.
Cool. Yeah, you'll love it. 5th edition's great. It's streamlined. The rules are really good. It's intuitive. Yeah, it's good. It's perfect.
Oh, wait. What is your... So the river walk is actually very specific.
Yeah.
I can only cross to a wood or to a metal. I can't just cross the river.
A bunch of the pieces.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do...
Alright, so we
I like the clear one now too. You can see if there's any defects in them. Those defects might be good.
You can do
You can push dice in water.
Tyler, you bet.
See if they flow right, if they kind of end to one side or lopsided.
So I get 2 food and 2
Yeah, it seems so, right? So if you put it on a certain side, you slowly put it in the oven. It'll sink down and it'll make it be a little bit more fun on that side. If you get to that point in your game, you're like, you're doing the wrong thing. Yeah, I think it's somebody else can cheat. Yes, I don't think it's fun anymore. Like,
There's problems. Though.
Yeah, you got some bigger problems.
Do you have a D100?
No, I don't. I can get one though.
No, I took her juice.
The coolest I have are these
Tyler gets another.
These are the ones that's kind of back there. They have D30 in there. There's like D24, there's D20s, D17, I think.
I'm gonna do 1, 3,
Well, I mean, there's a D7 in there. They're weird, like the shape of a lot.
Wait, are you doing producing or trading?
producing.
I'm on trade,
Yeah.
not producing.
Oh, well, sorry. It's confusing because my 3rd slot is produce on my board.
They're all different.
Here's a trade.
Somebody had a D2.
Okay, so did that, and then I'm going to pay.
It was just like a rounded coin.
There's a D3 and that's funny because it's just a D6 with, 2 sides of 1, 2 sides of 2.
I think it's more unique when they're actually like 3 sides somehow.
I like to see a one-sided dice. They can pull that off and like break this whole 2-dimensional. They got going out of the round.
Wait, so I want to see if you this bonus matters for the top.
That might be the best.
Oh, my turn's over.
What do you mean? For the,
just the bottom row actually is not better for you getting your bonus. Rest of the game, whenever you are the player to your left or right, take the bottom row action in the section of the format from the first to the first and you get this awesome.
I got these and these are my
So, and that, because like, for example, my trade doesn't go with build, my trade goes with deploy to back. So what matters the most is if someone else builds, that's what you get.
so when someone builds, like,
Yeah.
got it.
So make sure you announce whatever you're, what you're doing is that.
Well, basically, I've announced every single thing I've done, so.
Is it Tyler?
Yes, I've announced that.
At Comic Con, like, they were just like 346. Not at Comic Con, there was. Kyle was saying that there's like a guy who goes there and just sells dice. He just handful the dice and they're like $5.
I'm gonna move
I never found the guy though.
and basically,
Yeah, that's a good book, that player's handbook. I saw one of those every week. Yeah. I get to know the class, you get to know the grades, you get to know.
It's a section. Because last time I came in here, you were just the boxes.
Oh, really? Was it? Yeah, we've only been here a month and a half, so.
I came in like a brand new.
We're brand new, yeah, so we were still getting all our stuff in and figuring out, what the community wants, We got the soda machine now, we got the soda fridge and everything. Character sheets are great.
I'm gonna move this guy here. And then I'm going
These
to.
two, or?
Yeah, like those. Yeah, we do a lot more dice.
3602.
And then I'm gonna pay 2 oils to upgrade it.
Yeah, no. You guys put a lot of effort into that.
Coin. And I'm gonna upgrade that.
Be happy I'm not signing max, right?
Right.
Awesome. Well, enjoy. Have a good adventure today, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys playing. We do D&D on Tuesday nights too, so if you guys ever want to come in and join those guys and
either be part of a group or do you have your own group, but you're more than invited to be part of a group. Everybody's super receptive. There's a lot of new players too, so there's none of that pretentiousness you get. Like, I know some other places people have been doing adventures for years, and sometimes groups sponsor each other. Almost like, yeah, I can get that. It's not like everybody.
Trying to think. Trying to decide.
You guys are more than welcome to
I'm
or bring your own friends here and then grab a table one day. Usually Saturdays we're pretty open unless we're doing something. Right now we're pretty open. If anybody wants to stop in, you're welcome. Part of it. Nice to meet you, bud. Yeah. Take care. Nice to see you again. Thanks for coming back.
I'm going to bolster and less action. So
yeah, I'll send you information. Okay. Take care, guys.
to move 3. And then I'm gonna pay 2 food to get 3 coins and an enlist action. And I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the build 1 and I'm going to military strength.
Oh God! Going to do this. And take 2 of those cards. Doesn't matter what they are.
Which one did you do?
Check back in with you guys.
So what did you do?
She
That's
did
it.
bolster and
This is where I'm at. I don't know if I'm doing good or not.
Good, you got your upgrades.
I feel that I'm not doing very well, but you know,
It kind of feels that way.
yeah, I'm gonna produce though. And get that guy,
So that means every time you produce from now on, it's going to cost you
Cost me
a
a
bolster. Yeah.
and then I get to do 3 hexes. So I'm gonna do 1 food and 1 wood.
Is it anytime you produce at all?
Yeah, so
No, it's anytime you build a person, right?
Build a
Or is it
person.
anytime you produce at all?
no, every time you produce.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a big choice to make. Once you go there, like,
Then I definitely should probably be at.
because when I produce these wheat, I don't.
oh yeah, you forgot to do it. Yeah.
I definitely think.
And then I'm gonna
probably
use
2
my
back.
food to get 2 coins into
That sounds so cool.
this. To get 2 food and do this, and then I'm going to.
So you're limited to using 1 combat card on that.
Unless there's a certain, I think there's one certain class that allows you to use 2, but it's 1. Correct.
And
Oh,
then
you got the
7's
factory.
maximum.
Nice, you got your factory going, huh?
Yeah, you did.
Factory's powerful.
And then I'm going to.
So what should you put in your new build together? So you're gonna go elite loot?
Elite loop, elite Honda.
Okay, there you go. What's that gonna be? E8? L2, L2H2, I guess would be the name of that one?
And I'm gonna put it right here on the bolsters. 2 bolsters. And then that is my turn. So now, if you deploy, well, obviously say it out loud. But
Yeah, if somebody does that enlistment, now you move this over and you got your points for that, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So that means when somebody does this enlistment, you're gonna get a
coin.
point. Yep. Or someone does this one, you get the popularity.
Yep.
I'm gonna do.
So basically, this game can go on until this is a never-ending game until someone has 6 stars on here. Wow, that's crazy. cruises.
I feel like it's gonna like come upon us. Like we're all just gonna start getting stars left and right.
So I just want you guys to know, I'm pretty sure all the factories have a double move action.
Can you get new ones of these, or are you stuck with these the whole way?
You're stuck with them.
This is different than this action. This is one character, two places.
Okay.
But I just want to see if I can combine it with my speeder now.
Alright, here we go. We're back on.
Complete.
So I could do this guy goes through here, and then he can go
I
to
played like
info, right?
4 matches yesterday.
Alright,
Let's get Josh right over here.
well, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna do
Just because
this little number,
nice for it.
and I'm going to pay a coin.
Because I pulled them all too. And so I was
And I'm gonna get,
because this is technically 29.
or a wood,
doing a lead vote.
and
so having that flag, everyone discards a card.
and
Or just a hat for 30.
that's gonna go.
Is that shuffle up, shuffle up? See how it draws. That's always the best way. There's even like for magic.
And then I'm going to take these 3 wood. I'm gonna build.
Yeah, that's how I test some of my decks. Is like, how good am I pulling?
Yeah.
Like for this, it's like, how good am I pulling the experts?
Yep. The other thing too, like big strategy is don't get attached to any of your cards. Discards, get your rerolls, because people get like, oh, I really want this card, but you should have 5 other cards that are awesome too that you want. You know what I mean? So like, you really want to burn through your cards. You don't want to hold on to cards.
I'm gonna build this
hold on
right
3-4 cards and not reroll. I'm like, man.
And that's it.
So I
Oh,
pulled 2 dice
How many
cards.
upgrades you got?
someone do the one where if you
So I got 2
Build a
forward
building.
location and 2 upgrades.
I never.
One's redeployed, one has an ambush.
Okay, well then
Built
I didn't
something at
deploy.
all.
Alright, let's do the next one.
Brianna, your turn. Wait,
No.
or Joe, it's your turn. I just don't want Joe to go because Joe's turns take forever and they stress me out.
I know.
They take forever because he does so much,
Forwards,
And 2 coins.
nothing but
and he can move so much now.
Let's pull another 5.
2 upgrades.
Granted, he did choose the best one. He chose the best thing.
He's gonna be repetition. For red.
10 of my dice cards.
And I'm gonna do an upgrade
I think I got like 14.
from here.
Just in the deck, or?
Yeah, just
Here. And I can move one character up to 3 spaces.
look at the top 5 cards of my deck, and I had one in my hand. And then what would happen is I had one in my hand, so I dealt the 5.
He's just gonna take all of it.
5, and then I would be like, oh, okay, I really like this.
Spend a day
Now what I
collecting
can
props
do
at a
is
farm
this is gonna be the
space
top
as well.
card, so that one.
Gain 2 foot in the popularity. Dislodge a stubborn plow and earn a favor from the farmers. Or salt the earth and force the farmers to harvest.
I've been doing that a lot. I had like 5 cards in the previous deck that were lightsabers, because I was running 2 meditations with and Obi-Wan's lightsaber with Maul.
These 5 here.
Yeah, so these 5. Force. That's just
I would
removing
like
dice.
to
And then reroll
gain
2 dice and then remove
Okay,
1.
the only thing I would say with this deck is that I don't see a lot of dice mitigation. I think I'd maybe
like to
scale
gain
back
2
a little
food
bit
and
on
1
the upgrade
popularity.
cards
Yeah.
and get a couple events that are like zeros, like pull my dice off, your dice goes off.
You guys want any
And
snacks?
Similar to isolation where
Yeah.
you got yellow.
I mean, I have
I'm
this
just
one.
snacks
This
in the
yellow
basement
character
that I
too.
can
Yeah. So
In
we'll
the,
just remove a character.
Boxes and bags.
in the death hole.
You know, typically I like a lot of dice mitigation stuff.
I'm
And
gonna
the thing of like
do.
draw from anywhere in the deck.
I'm gonna do
It's almost
this.
one, you're using a resource to do it, but then 2, it's kind of like, well, then why don't I just pull the card instead of pulling this card, the card that I want. You know, put in the card that I want.
Really, that's just a placeholder card. You're just gonna have it.
Yeah, so I would think about maybe replacing that one and this one.
Yeah, I mean, I have to.
But maybe with 2 cards that are more dice mitigation. More defensive.
And then I'm going to pay 2 food.
Yeah, men's good.
I have a lot
Get a
of.
coin.
I have a lot of just like.
So these are, yeah, they're a little bit deeper in the deck here.
Yeah. I like Field of Force
then I can
because I
take
just
any
get
one
to
of
turn
these.
blue.
This is blind.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
So is this anytime one of you enlists, I get a this
Yeah,
thing?
and I love those, yeah.
Is that what that means?
Yes, whatever the bottom action is.
You get a
I
combo.
like the back card. And then I have backup specialist. I might put a second backup specialist because I just like reroll. It gets reroll without having to spend a card.
Yeah. That's really good.
I'm thinking which one.
I like it. I like the theme. I like what you're doing. I would just. Obviously, you gotta replace 2 cards. I would just get this maybe change those 2.
Yeah, I can probably just add another backup.
Is this-
specialist.
What is that?
Do you have any
2
of the-
points.
You don't have any of the older sets, huh?
Or 2
No, I don't have any of the older
Points?
sets.
No,
I
2
do
points.
have one that forces
Coins, which are points.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
that's right.
fine.
Which
Alright.
forces the other person to roll the dice out.
Okay,
They haven't rolled
I'm
any.
going to move.
So it's like, oh, I force Darth Vader to roll out his dice. Now, most of the time, it works perfect, and they get like 2 blanks or like nothing, and it's just absolutely great. There's only one time it's backfired on me, and that was when I was playing against Nick, and he was able to get like, it backfired me bait.
Because that becomes his action after that, right? Then he's like,
And-
I used all my dice.
Well, it's not even that. No, it doesn't count as an action. So that's my action, forcing him, and so that he can resolve it or discard a card. You know, but like, what's good about that is you do something like Lure, and then the next one you roll out yours. Then you do a card called Face Off, which you re-roll one of those dice, and whichever one's higher,
And
that
then-
character takes 2 damage. If it's a tie, both take 2 damage. So that's kind of cool.
And I got 3 coins. And
Oh, the same thing, because I can see that working with flank. You know what flank is, right?
Yeah.
So if you have more untapped characters than he does, you can remove all their damage dice or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, by doing that, you're forcing him in.
I'm going to-
tap, then you're like, now he's rolled in. He might during his turn re-roll, but then back to your turn. Now you get rid of all the dice with the flank.
2.
So I can see that with a flank being a really cool combination.
Just because that's the card one.
Yeah.
The overconfidence, it's cool, but I don't like the fact that I have to remove the lower dice to do it, and it's costing me a credit.
Because you can just discard any card to reroll.
Yeah.
So what's the?
So yeah.
Yeah.
That one's just not.
It costs a resource to do. Yeah, it doesn't even make sense at all to do this.
It's really dumb.
It is.
I mean, that's it. Like, let's say that like, oh, you really don't want to.
Pay more.
Oh, I see. Wait a minute. You would play that on somebody else.
Yeah.
You would make somebody else reroll 2 dice, and then they have to remove one. You wouldn't want to play that yourself.
So, I mean,
Like stream, but I'm gonna call back another phone. Thanks so much for letting me know.
Are we streaming?
Oh, are we live right now?
No, we're not live streaming.
Oh god.
I say stream, but
Even more pressure.
we can't. We're not gonna do the streaming until we have to have 100 subscribers on YouTube to do it. So they kind of set the bar a little bit higher. But it's cool. We're almost there. We're a third of the way.
Okay, so I did that.
And then we're gonna come in here and we're gonna play 7 Wonders in here, so.
Okay,
we're
a
gonna be so
7
popular.
Wonders stream
Yeah, I'll play
of
that.
us, it would be awesome.
I would love to.
What's the live action you're considering?
An upgrade.
it's like it's really aggressive, but. Like,
Do I get my benefit of doing that too?
Let's go.
So if I do it, I also get. Oh, that's nice.
It's you and over to your left and right, which is.
Oh, cool. Yeah, give me that.
Everyone. Well, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, give me
Alright,
two.
well, I'm gonna do an upgrade of this.
Okay. Highlight.
Do that. I get 2 coins.
just so that I know I have.
And I have to pay.
Yeah, I really like the color
I'm
ones.
gonna pay.
You need to
one.
use light size sleeves with the light side deck.
I'm gonna make it.
Yes.
I'm gonna make it.
No. Yes.
I'm gonna
no.
do a prediction. I'm gonna
He's
do
gonna
a
flip.
prediction.
He's
He's
flipping
flipping
sides. That makes sense.
I can raise it, go to the dark side.
Well, he's already gotten rid of the mask.
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
So
Yeah, he's gotten rid of the mask, but
I'm gonna
the way that
produce.
they're saying why he got rid of the mask is different.
I
So I'll play it.
3 foods.
Just in case.
Yeah, do it. Tom's gonna be coming in for us.
And I get an
Yeah.
4.
Oh, you want to put it in the back?
And then I'm gonna pay 2
it's fine.
foods to enlist. And I'm gonna go with
Yeah, no, definitely.
the bolster, and I'm gonna.
But
take-
like one of my things is that the reason why Kylo got rid of his mask is he was trying to replicate Vader so much, and he's finally realizing like he can't
He's
be
gotta be
Vader.
his own
He's
dude.
got to be his own dude.
Can't be so emo anymore. You guys seen the new Star Wars movie, right?
No.
Okay, no spoilers.
Okay.
I've only seen one of the Star
what
Wars.
actually-
I don't know, if you haven't seen it by now, I guess you guys
I know.
kind of get what you get, right?
Yeah, I tried.
So, and then I get 2
it
points,
wasn't my
2
thing.
points.
I think you have to watch it from childhood.
It's-
honestly.
Honestly, the cinematics, in the end, like especially the new ones, are kind of ruining the series. Anyways, if you're really gonna get into the series, I'd say read the books, even though that the books are not canon and cinematic. They're just considered legends now. But we've already noticed that they've used some of those legends. So, and everyone's like theories like, oh, Last Jedi proves that Revan exists. I'm like, well, I mean, even if he didn't exist, it wouldn't matter because they're not going to do Old Republic. We already know that.
When did they say they were not going to do it?
Redo my bolster and
Well,
They dropped all
we
the
could
non-canon, right?
hope
So one
that they
point.
do Old Republic in their new trilogy, like because they're doing another one after. They've already announced that they're doing.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
pay 2 food.
it's either going to be like paying respects to the old, or it's going to
You
just
get
like
3 gold.
further produce.
Okay.
We're good. You get 3 gold for that. Your enlistment. You do the enlistment.
Oh, yeah.
You get 3 gold.
Yes.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Thank you.
Why would you remind him?
He's
He's already
winning.
he's winning.
killing us.
Fair.
He's
I had-
killing us.
Sorry.
I have 2 of these now. 2 of bow rifle.
And then I'm gonna.
So
We got legendary.
yeah, I have
Oh, wow.
2
So 2 more
bow rifles.
It's got ambush on its too.
Yeah. And
That's why I said-
since I have Palace too, it's like
Played on Callus, yeah.
yeah. Oh, what's cool is I have the rivals. I have
There was Boba and Callus. Is that what you ran in the turn? No, you ran. No, I saw what you ran.
See, I was gonna run Boba Callus, and that's how I was going with it. But the problem is I'm only running 3 dice with
And then
Boba
I'm
neutral.
just gonna go ahead and
Saw
return
Saw
them
is
with the
0
additional one.
because
I got a coin.
he's a rebel.
Which one did you
He's
get?
just ex-rebel.
Coin.
He's on his own.
Oh, I also got a coin.
I would think it'd be kind of cool to go monocolor because I have the Jedi Partisan and just be like Jedi Part like because that would have been.
I'm a big fan of like 3 colors of rainbow decks. Yeah. You get 5 dice out there with a rainbow deck or something like that.
Yeah.
That's why I love
Okay.
Politique.
Done?
Yeah.
Politique, he's 11 points for an elite.
I'm gonna
Politique. And then he can
do
ready
that.
after a character
I'm
dies.
gonna take.
They're doing.
food.
There's I was gonna. Legacy is really supporting the 3 Death Troopers.
And I'm
Oh,
going
are they?
to get.
Yeah.
Trying to run
no,
that.
they're trying to do the 30 health
Food,
Death
and I'm going to
Trooper.
get
Like that is crazy.
Or
Tom was like just me and him.
And that's my
me and him were just buying death.
I'm gonna do
He pulled a Death Trooper.
trade and
He gave
deploy
me-
actions.
But also
So
pulled
I'm gonna get
Finn.
1 coin.
I get a.
That's what Mark
you're not
did
building
on
a
the tournament. He had Finn.
And I'm gonna
Finn's
take.
really strong.
Finn,
apparently.
You're deploying, I get a
and
coin.
the veteran stormtrooper.
I think it's kind of dumb that Finn's strong.
Well, I think they
Finn's-
had to because in his first release when he was a yellow character, he was kind of weak.
That's where he should stay.
You think so?
I really don't like Finn, like at all.
Yeah, he's a little weak in though. He's kind of plays the Luke character.
He's not even the
He's
Luke.
He's wishy-washy kind of.
He's wishy-washy and abandoning. Like at least
Yeah.
like Luke's like we need to like figure out what we need to do ourselves with so we can come back and beat the hell out of everyone.
Oh wait, hold on a second.
And like Luke's trying.
Oh, yeah,
Luke is
I
like
didn't
Rey
just-
in the
I
sense
used
that
to
they were
buy.
just trying to find themselves. And they
People's
don't
army.
understand what's going
And
on.
I'm
Like
gonna
Yeah.
stand here.
Finn's just like abandon all hope.
And
Like it's over.
I'm
The
going-
First
Oh,
Order's
I'm
gonna
going for
win. Like
myself to
always.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
This
So like,
negates out because I'm eventually.
the first thing I
gonna
was
do that.
doing was
So I'm not gonna worry
Boba.
about it. And then I'm definitely producing 2
So
of
what are you
these.
doing?
So you did the
I'm producing these 2. So I have to.
production. You got
This
3
have to pay.
3 squares.
And then I'm also gonna get this. And then I am going to do that, and I get a that, and then I'm gonna pay these 2.
So which?
And then.
So what are you doing?
And I'm still
Upgrade.
You're upgrading. So then I get a bolster.
2
I get
coins. And I also have
know
done
why I
all
didn't
of my
have this in
upgrades.
lightsaber
Which one's the
training, turn up
upgrades?
to 2 of your blue weapon
This one?
dice.
Yes.
Oh wow.
She has a star.
I have a star, guys!
All right.
Yeah, well,
I have
You
the
done?
first star.
All your upgrades?
All my
Good
upgrades.
call. Upgrades are great to have. Now you can really like.
You done?
Fly.
Yes.
Cool.
And now you can
So,
get those monuments up for one.
I'm going
each.
to-
Get those
Yeah.
monuments up. That's what I say for the second.
Yeah, I gotta do
Um,
that.
Windmill out.
Well,
I'm like trying to figure out which one of these is the better one for me to do.
okay. So I'm going
I
to
feel like
produce.
you're gonna take me like
I'm
1,000
going to
turns.
take. So I get. Two of these.
Well, I think it's going to kind of happen
One of
naturally because
these.
you're already kind of set up that way.
This does.
For which
I
one?
can't get
For this
wood,
one
right?
here.
That's what I was. That was what I was
It's-
leaning
yeah,
toward.
and just put all your resources in the same.
Right
Yeah.
there,
when you get
and
them.
then
Yeah.
I'm
You don't have
going
to
to
spread 'em out.
spend two of
If you're
these
done,
to finish my enlistment.
Get resources, right?
Star goes onto the enlistment.
That's
and I get two
interesting too.
points.
Yeah, you might want to use the tunnels or something.
I also have a star.
I think they're both attainable.
And I get
Oh,
two
did you get one? You got all your
Yeah.
enlistments out? Cool. So he did his enlistment. You guys get whatever. Which enlistment did you pull up from? Which one
What's
did you pull up from?
All of them.
Well, which was the last
Oh,
one?
this one.
Okay. So if you have that enlistment, you get that enlistment too. Neither of you guys do. So, did you get your card? For the
didn't.
enlistment?
These are only for combat, right?
Only for combat, but not for her though. You can spend them for resource. or
Which I have not yet done.
Yeah, remember that.
I
That's your
know.
ability.
I know. I need to do it.
Okay, I'm going to. This was the card that I was talking about.
There's your coins.
To do an upgrade on gotta move right up a heart. And
Wait a second. Can I
That's
ask you a
kinda
quick
really
question?
it's really rude.
If you have a big OP guy.
Okay, so I have this ability.
Uh huh.
Can I basically move this one like over to, and then that one just up one, and that
To where? Over to where?
this one to here, and then this one
I don't know
to
how
there?
how are you gonna get there? Are you gonna go through the tunnel? Come back over here and then go over here?
Well, can't this one like go around?
Oh. I don't think you can go through his tile.
Well, no, I just want to be there. I want to be on his side.
Oh, well, you
Yeah.
can take him out.
Or I can go here.
Yeah, that's what I would probably do.
Okay.
Excuse
But I
me?
can do that with this?
I get to move one of my characters 3 spaces.
That would be it.
And I don't
you
have
could
any.
You could even just move your mech over there, you know, or you could move both your mechs.
Okay. You done?
My turn is done.
Okay. I'm going to move. And I'm going to do this.
1, 2, yeah.
And then I do this.
Yeah, and then you may want to leave one of them behind, because you don't really
Like
need to move
this?
the. Well, you can't. I don't think you can move both of these. You can move one or the other. One of
Okay.
them will take the worker. That might be your best bet.
Okay.
That way.
And then can
'Cause
I
then
do
you can
this?
move
So
this
these
guy
can
next to
take
him over
can these
here.
take workers or not?
Can I do that?
Yeah. No, you can't. How many people can you move? Can you move all
3.
Oh, you can move 3. You could do that if you wanted
Okay, I'm
to.
gonna do, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pay this for
Your enlistment.
an enlistment. And I think I'm gonna
Well, if you're enlisting, then I get.
do. Yeah, I am enlisting. Probably this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do
And you
that.
get a card too.
I don't have.
Oh wait, don't I put this down somewhere? Don't I put this here?
I think it's this.
I'll be right back. I think I left my phone in my car.
It's all good. I thought it was the same enlistment that they pulled from. So if you had this enlistment, I might be wrong though. You might be right.
I thought
was a
Oh
little
no,
further.
she's in because she's
whenever
pulling
everyone
the
takes the same
enlist
bottom row.
because she's using the action of this.
Yeah.
So it's I get.
Yeah. For the. I thought it was the particular enlistment that she did. I'm not sure though. I'm a little fuzzy on that. So either whatever you guys play with, that's fine.
Right.
Okay, I did that, and then I'm doing this to get 2 of those.
Wait, what is this? What
And then I'm completing my divide and conquer card. I have 0 factory cards and control at least 2 territories adjacent to the factory at the end of your turn.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's which one is that one? The one with the envelope?
What gave you the 2 of these?
I just put it on this.
Oh, got it. There's just a little bit. Alright.
Oh Lord. Okay. What do I want to do? I don't trust Joe. So I'm gonna do this. Pay a coin.
What are you doing?
I get 2 bolsters.
What are you doing?
I'm recruiting.
Oh, okay.
So bolstering into void.
Yeah. So can you move my bolster up to?
Could you give me a coin?
I get this.
Wait, are you building a house?
He's deploying.
I'm deploying.
Oh.
So I'm spending 4.
I put massive eagle on here just for the fun of it.
I get 3 coins.
It costs none. I get to reroll their
Do I get 4
dice
coins?
and take any that are blank.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, no. That's the investment.
That's why I like that
Not-
first one.
okay,
That's really cool, zero cost. Like,
Now, if one of the other ones do
If any of us deploy, you deploy.
the 3, and I get to do this, I'm doing speed because for the love of Jesus Christ, I need to be able to move.
But actually, did you get your bonus point for deploying? Because you get a point in time to deploy.
That's what I was asking.
Oh, then yeah, sorry. Okay.
So do you get points if you do this?
Flank's cool.
Anytime
Flank
you
was
take
the
your
original.
action, or if anyone else takes.
Oh,
Anytime you or anyone else.
I don't think I did this, but it's okay. For the love of God, I need to be able to move. So I'm doing.
So it's my turn. I'm gonna do this action again. I'm gonna pay 2 coins.
I hate that you can do that.
I get a red heart, and I get an upgrade.
You're doing an upgrade?
So, well, no, sorry. This is not the upgrade action, so you don't get any bonuses. I've finished all of my upgrades, so I'm going to go over here. And then I get to move my guy. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
Almost all of my costs cost like 1 to 2.
He's getting all of them.
I have one thing that costs 4, and that's the one I'm talking.
It is this picture. Admire a retired soldier that has a gun. Hire the soldier to relive his glory days, or steal the soldier's medical snap.
You can kind of change, strategy. Just depends on how you play. That's so conditional.
We should have done this one.
Just gonna change it up.
You're supposed to do these so that you have a chance to strategize with what.
Yeah, because you took the best one.
I'm gonna hire a soldier to relive his glory days.
Yeah.
Explain what.
So I pay $2 to gain 2 power and 2 combat cards.
I mean, you could always discard the upgrades. You might want to use a different
So
plan.
this goes up to here.
This time I got nothing but a
I
bonus.
get 1 back. I'm gonna claim that star. Yeah, like a total.
Events.
Only 2 people can go on each one, right?
No, it's unlimited, I think.
Oh, okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Only one thing. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pay for this. To build this. Wait, do I want to do that?
So what? How are you doing that? You're building something? So if you're building, I get a.
But it's not bad, but I
And I
would
get
try to
a
take
two.
advantage of
Please.
having all those. If you really want to put all those, I'd like to
three
put back,
coins.
like 2.
Yeah.
But
I might take out
I'm done.
the more heavy cost ones.
I'm gonna move.
I mean, you can only get 3
So I have
upgrades
speed, so
on
I'm
it.
gonna move this guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't make
One.
sense.
And I have 2
Two.
redeployables, so
You
if
probably
I
want to. You probably want to pull one
I
every.
did this right away, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2 every 5. So you probably want to pull like 3 every.
Okay.
Are you allowed to cross the
You
river
probably want
onto a
like 9
village?
or 10 on there. I would
Oh,
say.
you gotta be kidding.
I think he's allowed to do anything,
Depending on
right?
how you play, but if you
Yeah.
put that land,
Well,
Didn't you have
oh yeah,
a river?
what's your
allows
special
you
ability?
to claim the
Is that just for
battlefield.
workers?
You
Just
can
for
play
workers.
a res or an upgrade or a your discard pile for one cheaper. You know what I'm
Okay.
talking about?
Yeah.
And that allows you to go, okay, well, I'm re-rolling with the Millennium Falcon. It's in my discard pile up. I claim the battlefield, I'm getting out for 3. You know what I mean? Like, play that as part of your strategy, and then you're cool with having more upgrades in there. You take advantage of it. You create like a synergy of using upgrades for these 3.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna do this. Where's the actual...
I mean, I can take the speeder out.
Is the rulebook on that chair?
I really like this because the fact that I can spend a resource and take out a fire and then it being that damage. I mean, this can be taken out.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do this.
It's cool, but
This is interesting, but it's forcing you to activate your character. I mean, it's cool. I mean, you're getting more actions done.
So I can choose, right?
and this one has ambush. This one has. This is my 3rd redeploy. So I
Put
have this.
separate. Put your weapon upgrades out. Put all your supports out.
Yeah.
Put vehicle supports on one pile, and then let's just see what you guys. This is.
Definitely.
So you put this on a vehicle as an upgrade?
So, this goes on a person.
Oh, okay.
It's just it's a vehicle.
I don't like that.
Weapon, upgrade ability. So like some of them are just abilities.
I don't like any of these. All of these suck.
So probably.
Use like a force.
So with that,
How many of those you got?
I'm just gonna bring out all of my redeploy ones because those are the ones that are probably most useful.
and then, so I moved him to, I can move 3 more people. Or 2 more. 2 more people to 2
Any of these
spaces.
other ones, I mean,
I'm
what's
gonna
cool about this
go-
one is they get hit by it, they spend a resource.
1, 2.
Did you move the same guy? 2 spaces.
With this guy.
Make your one of their dies, huh? It's almost like a double. Like
You have to move 2 people, 1 space
Here's
each.
the other thing. So you got Han, which is
1 person, 2 spaces.
What character are you running?
I'm doing
You're running
Luke.
Han.
Oh,
Where are they?
They're
let me see if speed applies to it.
Because I mean that matters too. Like how you're gonna. Yeah.
Is it, if it doesn't apply to workers, then that just
Your character next may move an additional
So-
movement.
Is he? He has 1 melee and 2 of them.
They can also carry workers.
so that's that guy. And
Here,
then
this one's.
No wait, so
ended
you
so
can
much.
you cannot move a worker. It's only your character and your mechs that can do speed.
This one's on standalone.
but the mechs can carry people.
Yes.
You're not even doing range damage. You're not
So let me do.
Yeah.
So therefore, you're the ones with a +2. Like, I mean, this one's obviously cool. You can make that happen.
yeah.
But I mean, look, you only have one side of the dice that can activate this +2.
Last but not least.
Sorry, you can cross the river onto that.
Oh my god.
3 together. I mean, it's a great card.
Dumbest
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
Most of those.
You can
This
go-
should be able
you
to
can go
do-
1,
You
2.
got another guy, you're not getting Ray or something.
Every single person with riverwalk ability is limited to like 2.
I know. I hate that.
This
I think it should
This
be.
one's okay.
I'd say if we're pulling this one already, then this one. Because these are like all dependent on.
So that's done. And then
Oh, yes.
I mean, they don't have the plus though. They're not-
so
Yeah.
that's my
So
second
they're
one.
not. They're not as big a concern. This is more of a concern.
And then
Because this guy's not rolling, and this guy's only got 2 sides of it. So this is dependent on +2 right now. I'd probably get rid of this one just because of this. If you had Han Solo with you, there you go. So this one's still cool.
What's yours?
I'll give you 6. So that's pretty good.
Row action.
66, and then you got this. So if we pull
it's
these
gonna
out,
be to upgrade, but I'm not gonna.
Okay.
And 1, 3,
And then
6, 7 plus 6, that's 13.
13. So 13, that's like almost.
I'll move this guy as well. My guys can cross rivers.
Yeah, so Let's see.
Okay, that is.
Which could be fun.
I mean, since we removed Obi-Wan's thing, this one doesn't have as great of a
My guys can
combo. Because what's cool about this is it does unblockable damage to a character equal to the number of shields. So if this thing can give its special, since it has 2 sides of the special, gives 2 shields to a unique character or 1 shield to each. And so that's a cool running combo with these two. And then
Okay, I'm done. I'm calling it.
Thank God.
Trying to make a big move and it didn't happen. Because the limitations of free.
I'm gonna do a produce action.
You know from Magic, you like it.
So I produce 2. I get 2 food and 2 metal.
So that's like a third of your deck. Maybe you think of some other upgrades that you can put in there. You get 12.
And I'll pay. What's right? And that.
I was just like really
Take these 3 out.
I was just like really
I'm not to go on.
because when I was talking with like Nick and stuff, he's like, yeah, you can just like cards that don't have like dice on them are not really all that valuable right now because there's so many cards.
You said
You might want to grab some extra dice.
Sorry, I don't know what this is.
Are you deploying?
So she's going to trade and maybe.
Trade.
Maybe deploy.
I'm going to do 2
Yeah, let's see what I.
It really matter, you know. I just don't
And
think
a
those
deploy.
upgrades are much. You might be able to get other upgrades that would work better with those guys.
Yeah.
Ones that are not so dependent, you know, maybe more support.
Oh wait, I don't think I'm allowed to do that.
You can only do 1.
I can only do 1 mana.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back down to
Yeah, I got
Z95.
I got mostly villain support vehicles.
Oh, I got you.
I have a bomber. I have a rebel bomber, which is pretty dope. But like, with mend being, since I only have 1 mend, it takes damage every time I use it. So it's like, it's helpful, but like, it's only gonna last 3 turns of using
The
it.
game immediately ends when a player places their 6-star token, even if they have other things they could do that turn or other things that would happen afterwards.
Like this one's
Okay,
interesting
I've done all my
because
things.
What was your bottom reaction? Did you do it?
Yeah, I deployed.
Deploy?
It's, eventually, what you want to do is you want to split these up into black and neutral and white. That's what I do in my deck boxes. That way, you know.
Okay.
so that has 1 or more blades to a side showing.
The traits that have
1 or more blades to a side showing a blank.
you can do that to anybody, huh? That would be kind of cool. Get that side part of that.
Yeah. Just gonna put that on the side.
So I need to understand what this one means. See
Yeah, you're not really taking upgrades off.
So basically, your max can move and even carry things onto link spaces.
Is this one?
This one's 0.
Yeah. Count the number
Also,
of
if you were
upgrades
to
you
lose
have
a
in
battle
play,
and there's
reroll
an
up to
adjacent
that
link
many
nearby,
dice. Yours
like say,
and
like
or
you
your
and
opponents, so I can count
like your
all of them,
magnet smack one into
just
battle,
mine,
you
or
wouldn't have
just
to go all the way back here. You can retreat into the
Wow, that's good.
Okay.
His upgrades are real.
So it's yours and slash
character
or
next
your
can move
opponent's.
to and from lakes
So I can count
his
up
dice.
both.
and retreat onto
That might be,
adjacent lakes.
well, you know what? To tell you the truth, I don't like making the opponent reroll that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, one, they can
But what does it
get
mean
more
from
more
they
chance
don't
to
change
them?
it, and they can
like-
reroll it
like you
themselves.
can-
Yeah.
Like you're better off. Like
So,
things that just
if you
get rid of
have
that,
got
just
speed
move that
that, you can go
dice.
boom,
That's what I'm
boom,
looking
yeah.
for. Like that. Just get those dice.
This
off.
allows for lake hexes to be treated the same as this.
Characters to have resource and draw a card. Yeah. I mean, it does cost 0, but drawing a card isn't as useful as it is in Magic.
if a mech transports workers onto a lake,
That's kind of cool too.
or if
It's
a character
cool.
or a
You
mech
gotta be
transports
getting-
resources onto a lake, you may not leave those.
That'd be like a
resources
great
and
card
have
for
to
like
leave them
R2D2.
off.
Or the knights, or the things with the the Night Sister.
Extra territory, so if two
lightsaber.
factions
Yeah.
have a
So if you have another blue upgrade, you get
Move-
a shield
movement
every time you
ability
tap
is
it
possible
in.
for combat
You get
to
2 of those lightsabers on someone, so every time you're tapping in, you get 2 shields.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would use something like that. That'd be a great combination. Definitely try to get this. Try to get this synergy going as much as you can for sure. This is really cool.
Yeah, it's like heal 2 damage
You
on
just
your
move- you're
creatures
moving
and
the
then just
damage
move the
around.
damage.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be too bad, especially like his special is remove a die showing damage, and then they gain resources equal to that damage. That would actually
That's
pretty.
actually, that works really well.
That actually would work really well. So yeah, that's definitely going well.
So
Dying to set aside that die.
So I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
If I wanted to do, if I have the seaworthy ability, which I don't need, if I did, could I move this guy
Right across.
one here,
Yep.
like that?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, sweet.
Did you get your factory card? Nice.
Yeah,
And you got your victory condition? Cool, awesome.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this.
Now you can't score the other one, so you don't
I'm
have
going
to
to
worry about
pay
it.
Yeah, thank God.
1.
That was
I'm going
just
to-
stressing me out. I think I might have even had it like
Yeah.
toward the beginning of the game, and I just really
Oh,
didn't
you just
understand
didn't
the card.
realize you had the-
And then when I understood the card, I
I'm
was
going
like,
to gain.
Do I really want to do this?
oh,
on that?
now yeah, it would just take too many cards.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta focus on
Or
that.
no.
So you're doing, oh, you're doing special action.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a map. And
And one thing to realize at the end of the game, whoever controls that factory square, that's worth 3 hexes. So when you do your point value, that's worth 3 of those. So that'll score you if you're up here 12 points. Just being on the factory. So it becomes a kind of a place of contention, right?
so there's that.
And you
And
can go get
then
that factory
I can
square.
move somebody
I
to.
know,
kinda
I
need
need
it.
it.
I can move
But I
somebody
need a
to
lot of
3
things.
problem-
I'm very behind.
The problem is you don't have the bolster points to really beat anybody in a
Yeah.
battle.
But you also had a move action this turn?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know they were
Yeah, they
valued.
have values.
Observe.
Oh, I
these
totally
cards-
got
these-
rid of cards.
Yeah, so when you
Observe
go
a
into
child
this
in a game of
Republic,
war, gain 1 combat card
so you
and 1
make this,
popularity.
you say you
Toss
can
some
most you can do
coins,
is
pay 2 coins to
6.
get 3
And then
popularity.
this is the most you can do.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss some
Damage.
coins to the kids of the half of your faction. I'm gonna pay, so basically I pay 2 coins and I get 3 popularity.
Yeah, you gotta get that popularity if you definitely want to start racing.
I know. I'm working on it.
Yeah, so
I'm doing that. I'm doing that next. That's my next.
more of these cards.
This is this game. I like it.
You like it? It's a
I
good
like
game,
it.
right?
It makes me want to kill Joe though. But almost every board game we play makes me want to kill Joe. It's my turn. Like I don't want to kill her or Scott as much as I want to kill him. But that's because Joe's really good at
Because
board
Joe's
games.
yeah. You develop a reputation after a while.
And a coin.
Bad reputation.
That's why they say every game above 2 players is political. 'Cause
It really is.
that's like, oh, we know this guy's good. We're both gonna attack him.
Could you give me a lumber and a food?
2 of the green.
Please.
Please, sir. And so that was trade, and now I'm going to deploy a mech.
And you're deploying,
Which costs 2 stone.
which gives me a coin. You're using your body.
And then I also get a coin,
You're
please.
gonna do something similar with this game like Magic and Standard.
Yeah.
So if
Are you deploying, or do you have the deploy?
February won't be legal for instructors, I think, something like that.
Cool.
That's
That means next deck will die.
Yeah, yeah. Really, is that
That because most of his deck is all of
the first wave?
yeah, basically.
It's all this here.
I don't think he has any second wave.
And that concludes.
He might.
Going to do this.
Charm.
3.
So
Going to do this.
let's see.
And remember that victory condition if it's next to a tunnel.
It's actually on the tunnel.
It's on it.
We checked.
Oh, it's
Which
on the
makes it
tunnel.
more difficult.
Does that mean I can't put it on this one?
Only one multi hikes.
I just realized.
Can I actually take
Why
back my
not?
thing and rechange it?
That's what was again.
So you can change, make it
I'm gonna do
popularity.
something else.
Make it 2 popularity instead.
I'm going to do this.
What are you gonna do,
I'm
Bree?
going to move.
That'd be really dumb. Elite fin.
Yeah, see, here's what I like about this.
This one's
Because, yeah, it actually works out good.
Yeah.
Because it's
Actually,
all range down.
that's
Yeah.
So then, everything, the upgrades can be range, trigger in range, and sometimes mix matching between the melee and
The range.
yeah, it's so conditional,
Yeah.
This can go
I mean, this
there.
does leave you susceptible if someone
And
has
then-
like block all, use a block just to block all.
Yeah.
But who cares? Like if they did that, then they're kind of wasting their time. They're not really going to be that aggressive. So.
I mean, what's
That's
cool
all
is you
I'm
can
gonna do.
roll a die.
And then you can use red with it. And then
Yeah.
if you use the
Okay.
ability of the red cards, then you lose the blue cards. Watch out these
Oh,
singles.
see, there is one
They're
with
single.
a number of
They're
territories
12 and 11
adjacent to your
single.
structures.
So you
But
have
there's
7
also
more
the one we
points.
have, which is
Yeah.
external territory.
You could give who's the blue 7-point character?
Those are both versions.
Hey, thanks,
A
bud.
blue 7 point?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a blue 7 point.
Is there
So then what I'm going to do is
I only know
I'm
of one
going
7 point right now. That is light side.
to-
And that is Jar Jar. Jar Jar is a 7 single and elite 9.
Jawa's but he's not blue though.
Oh, I just
You need a
realized
fourth.
that.
I don't even know.
I can
Yeah,
show you.
I know on
This
the
is for your
dark
early
side there's a
event
Night
systems.
Sisters. I think they're 7. Or maybe they're 8.
Yeah,
I don't think you'll be able to get them all in.
Sure enough.
but I think,
Let me see your characters. Do you have all your characters together?
yeah, I
Let me
have
see
all
your
your characters here.
Let me look through that.
Sister.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do something stupid. That's fun. Maybe not stupid.
What did you take as your
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you're
I
right.
didn't do one. I forgot. What is that?
Can I see? I need to see the rule book before I.
What is it? This symbol?
That means you get to enlist. So you get to enlist for free.
Oh.
Well, for whatever it costs, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, let me see.
I'm gonna do this one.
I need. Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. I moved them to the wrong spots. Damn it.
These are all my characters.
This is all. Okay.
I wanted to move this one here, and I completely forgot. In the 0.2 seconds, I decided.
You gonna save those up or?
Yeah, I might, but they're all like,
Yeah, not worth it right now.
yeah, right now not really worth it. And then Finn as well. And I mean, I have a second Honda, so it's like, it's cool when you get a second of a character because you can do elite of them, but sometimes it sucks because you're like, crap, I don't have a new guy. Just the same dude.
What is power? That?
Yeah.
I don't know. So you should I'm not that crazy about Honda. It's kind of pricey. And then the person can spend a resource not to take the damage. That gives them a chance to mitigate it. I don't know.
Well, they're spending the resource, but they're giving it to you.
The damage to you?
No, they're giving the.
Oh, you get the
they're
resource.
You get the resource.
Yeah.
So it's like you take the resource and like, if you do, like, because the one thing I do like about having a lot of resources is you can just do a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you're not sitting there like.
Yeah, no, resources are good, yeah. I'm just saying there's maybe different ways. I mean, because in this case, I mean, he's basically dealing no damage. He's not that much control. You got 2 disrupt, and then 1 discard side of it. You know, so you like a third of the rolls are kind of useless to you. And then you got a blank side. So almost 50% of the rolls. I don't know. I'm not crazy about discard. You like people discard?
I don't mind discard.
It's random. I just don't see it as that powerful as opposed to some other abilities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Disrupt other people's. I mean, it's cool. I mean, you could kind of create a whole synergy on it, but to me, it doesn't get to what you need to get done. Let's see.
He's 14. Zeb's 13.
It's interesting for a discard deck.
Yeah.
Mill deck.
Would be kind of interesting. Elite loot.
All right, I think it's time.
I mean, you are running
Tell us
3
what you're
dice.
doing. I'm about to do something. So I'm gonna move,
But Zeb
and loot.
and then
But I mean, it is
I'm
splitting it
going
up, but like,
to move.
what's cool about him is I can resolve the melee
Back.
damage die as if it were range damage. So
you
it's
can
like-
trigger what you have to trigger. You can put those
Yeah.
upgrades as a +2, +3.
Mhm.
Yeah, just I mean, you could basically, and it's free to do that, right? So you could basically run it everything as range damage upgrades and not do any melee damage upgrades, or you could do both because you have it on both. So I mean, that's cool. I like that just because the versatility and redeploys and things like that. It can work out between 2
You're gonna
characters.
hate me so much.
And it's 23 instead of 21.
Okay, he's going into combat with you.
No,
Even it being not elite.
Why are you doing
Like,
such
I was really
things?
trying to do
Because I'm ready for
both
some
guys.
combat.
Okay,
Yeah, I like that one too.
I don't know what's going on now.
That's
So
why
there's
I
2
needed
combats
single
going
pals.
on.
Yeah.
So,
So
I think the
I get
moment
to choose.
go
I get to choose
Alex.
what order in which.
Well, I think the moment that you moved this here,
So,
like technically you pause the rest of your turn. Oh
It's-
no.
You move it and then
Yeah,
you.
right now, I
Oh, because
only
you can
have
choose.
one
That's why. I
Got it.
You
There's
can
a
then
second
I
path
choose
in
what
the
order
middle.
we're
Oh, I
gonna
see what
do
you're
combat.
Okay.
It's
So
crazy. It's been sitting there.
okay, Joe. Why don't you be our mediator?
Oh, wow.
I don't know why. It's
Combat.
crazy.
We're going to combat for the first time.
Dice.
You may initiate combat.
I gotta do a better job making sure everybody gets.
By the
dice
way,
right.
attacker wins the
It was
turn.
like, it's not mine. It's not mine. Well, I got 4
Yeah.
extra dice.
Select power. So
Ow.
you can secretly select a number on your power dial. You can only spend what you actually have. Up to a max of 7.
I need to do this.
Add combat cards optional.
Even
For
with
each
the
other
like,
units
with,
involved in the current combat,
with what's your flank,
characters and or
the
mechs,
ability to
you may
make
tap
people
one combat card from your
activate,
hand behind the power dial.
and then it's
You
your
may do
chance
this
to
even
get
if you
rid of all
select
the dice.
0 on the power dial.
That's another one that would
The
be
number
kind
of
of funny
combat
to
cards
do
you
with
have in
face
hand
off.
is public information.
Is to force.
But during combat,
to
you guys
do
should
that.
go onto the table to conceal
Oh, there
whether
you go,
or not
man.
you're using
Oh, it was really fun.
Cool, yeah, it's a cool system.
Okay.
I was hoping
So the
to
first
ask
battle
you to
we're
run
gonna do
something
is
for
for
me.
Okay, what do you want?
So you each get
Carcassonne.
Oh yeah, yeah.
to use up to 2 combat cards, right?
Yes.
Base
Yeah.
game.
Oh, you do?
And you can keep it secret how many cards you're using if you don't want the other person to know. Like,
And then you choose how many you want to use, spend for your power as well.
And so, if I lose,
Yeah.
do I still have to spend it?
yes. And,
My cousin wanted it.
so both players reveal their power dials and select a combat card simultaneously. The value provided by any combat cards has a bonus. The player with the highest power total wins. Ties go to the attacker. Both players then pay the amount of power they selected on their power dials and discard any combat cards that they used.
And then what happens?
The winner gains control of the territory and all resource tokens on it. The winner also places 1-star token up there because they go to combat. If the winner was the attacker, they lose 1 popularity for each worker that they forced to retreat by winning the combat. Also, if there was an encounter token on the territory, blah blah blah. The loser must retreat all of their units, max characters, and workers from the combat territory to their home base.
And just remember, I
Is
actually
there-
don't have to retreat to my home base because I have seaworthy, so I can just go to it.
came in and played that.
All resources,
I couldn't make it in on
those units were
Tuesday,
carried
so-
and removed
How was the
territory
pre- are you
and
doing
now
the
are controlled
pre-release
by
for
the
the
winner.
new?
If the loser revealed at least one power on the dial or three combat cards, then they get one combat card as they retreat.
I was wondering why it was taking so long to get on their network and.
So, I'm sorry. Say that again.
If you lose the combat, but at least tried and like paid at least one combat point, then you get to draw one of these as a bonus as well.
Okay. And then what happens when
Well,
you
you'll figure it out.
go? Everybody goes back with you?
That's, yeah.
Every your
You give
people
your
go back.
resources, all your people go back home.
Anyway, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for jumping in. I'll see you Tuesday too, right?
Okay.
Probably. Oh, I don't know if I'll be coming in Tuesday this
I think
week.
you guys are ready.
Whatever, man.
So
So
we're gonna.
I'll be here
we're
definitely
doing-
next week though.
Alright, cool.
We're doing the factory first. We're
Oh, are you?
we're
I don't
combating for
want
the
to do
first time.
this.
Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay, so wait, the blue has 2 units in there, which means you're allowed to use 2 cards.
And
She also has
Oh, you have 2. Oh, there you go. So you can use 2 cards as well too. So this is your bolster points, and the tie goes to the attacker. Hey,
So
cool.
are
Thanks for coming in,
you?
guys.
So we're doing the factory first.
I'm just trying to weigh as if it's even like worth fighting you. 'Cause
So do
Hey, how's it going, guys? I'll see you later. Yeah, take care.
What's interesting is you guys know you
Give me
both
when you're
have to
hiring.
move
Yeah,
back.
fair enough.
I knew that going in.
Well, I mean, you both know right now. So
You guys gamers?
whenever you're ready, just count down.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Okay, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, reveal.
What kind of stuff do you
So
like?
Tyler,
Well, what did you wager?
One.
You wagered 1. I wagered 3, and I had so.
so basically you discard those, you go down 3 on the power track.
Yeah, they're playing safe right now.
Brianna
Check it out.
goes 1 down on the
That's
power
my
track.
favorite game.
And I get a
It's
star.
like Settlers of Catan.
So now I move your people back home.
That's fine.
Worker placement here.
There's no resources to leave. And you get a B card for.
And I get
Yeah,
a
they
star.
made Scythe made Charterstone too.
Oh, really?
So Charterstone's like a
Okay.
legacy game.
And then-
basically, you're commissioned by the king to create a colony, so all you guys have your own little space on the board, and then you're building different buildings to build.
So we only this turn we only get 1
So kind of
card
like
if we wanted to
almost
play
like
1 card.
Civilization.
Oh.
I see it.
Yeah.
So it's a legacy, so it's like a one-time playthrough. You keep playing and adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. So it goes over a series.
I don't like this. This is stupid.
And then we do different game days. We do 40K day. We do Warhammer on Sundays, and then Monday and Thursday are Star Wars nights.
So do all.
Tuesdays D&D, Friday Night Magic. You guys like Star
Ready.
Wars?
1, 2, 3,
Are you a
reveal.
big fan of Star Wars?
No, she's
not really. Yeah.
So what are your totals?
I win.
We kind of go ahead.
So I did 5. So I lose
So I
2.
get this.
Well, does she get it?
Yeah.
She,
I won a
even though she,
medal.
even though I instigated
You
it.
have a title shift, so each 200-point build, so you'll have like maybe a couple different ships. And then you have maneuver templates, and then
You wasted all of it?
Well, because I have plans for this right now, and I don't know where you want to put that.
Moves, and then you do
So all these go back home.
No, mine go to a
Oh,
link.
you're right. Sorry. And you
And
just
I get to choose which link I want to go to. You know?
That's so stupid.
Warhammer.
And she loses the popularity because she made mine retreat.
Okay, can I ask a question what this means?
No, because she was the last. Did you use your popularity for making her worker retreat?
She didn't have any workers then.
I did at this one.
Yeah.
This
She did?
retreated.
Worker home. Sorry, I thought there was no. I didn't see him or her.
This one says move from a territory or home base to any inactive faction on your faction's home base or your own. What does that mean?
Normally you're not allowed to move back to here or into any of those. That's saying that you're allowed to move your characters.
So I can basically do that for free.
Well, I don't think you can transport between them.
Some
I
of the
think it's just
servers
that you're
are
allowed
legit,
to,
some of
like,
them are traps.
You can look it up
Set
and
up
see.
traps and like, it's a fun game. It just goes back and forth. Are you guys busy right now, or you guys want to sit down and play? I actually have a demo of that.
Oh, so like I can basically use that. I don't know why you want to do that. It seems.
Yeah, just so the winner gets a star. So it doesn't have to be a good
Come
time.
back here and I'll get you this.
And then
Or go ahead, look around for a minute. I'll get everything set up. Cool.
That was fun. I just we needed to jazz it up a little bit.
That was not.
we
That was dumb.
you can find that if you want.
No.
But it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Are you doing any bottom row action?
What did I even do? I don't have any word.
Okay.
Although I did just give Bree an extra stuff. You did, because she's that much closer. But I also got a star on there. And I'm falling behind. I was falling behind, so. Needed to try to make things happen. We've been here for so long.
It's
Anchor's back here, guys. He's in the game room.
I'm going to this action right here.
To be fair, I made it really. That was really stupid.
So I pay a coin.
Looking back,
I'm going
Yeah, I don't know why
to
you did that.
cards.
wanted to.
And I'm going to
Hey, what's up, bud?
pay a food.
Doing all right? How'd you?
I'm
how's your box
enlisted.
break?
Give me 2 hearts.
What was your legendaries?
Oh, my box break? Okay, so I got Zed.
Wait, why do you
Nice.
give me 2 hearts?
I got a second Calisbar rifle.
Bonus 2
Oh,
hearts.
okay.
So I have 2 of
Oh, you
those.
enlisted?
I enlisted. And
Oh, I get a combat card.
I
See,
get a
I got
star.
Obi-Wan's lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
I got Maul.
This is
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I
thought
also
it was
get a
rare at
star
first, but
because
it's not.
I have
Yeah, no, Maul's
Dallas War
really
Force.
funny because
Have the
what
same
will
number of
happen is
workers
if
and recruits.
someone uses a card to like discard one, you
Yeah.
20,
You
you
can
get
do
to
it.
get to do it to them.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Just on that, and I was
And
like, this is too funny.
that.
Yeah. Right now, this is kind
Oh, I
of the
get 3
best
points.
combo I have right now, which is Luke
So
Zed.
stand at 3 points. I'm done.
I'm gonna do
Just
this.
'cause they-
Place your
I have a
coins.
decent amount of mitigation, and
Enlist for
basically,
free.
doesn't matter what
Get
I
one of
really
these.
use.
Enlist for
If I'm
free.
using rifle, I can always just move everything to rifle on him because his whole abilities change all of the melee to be ranged, so that I can use.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
Good.
You guys getting it or?
Yeah, I think we got it. I just wish I had had it at the beginning of the game. I
Oh,
guess I
It's
have
first one.
And then I get a coin back.
What action did you do? I
Deploy.
like your coin as well.
I did a.
Oh, we all did that.
Because like at first I
Oh,
was
she did.
doing Boba Palace.
Well, no, I didn't do a deploy. I did.
And then
I
I
did
did-
an enlist. She
That
did
was like with the cards I had. 'cause,
Oh, well then, if you're
So she enlisted.
Right now,
you're
I'm not
instead, I guess.
That's what I got.
buying more for a while.
yeah.
And then I get to move
Then I went to Maul, Mother,
to here.
and Stormtrooper.
Okay.
Done.
Oh, what?
Okay. I'm gonna move
Oh.
here. I'm gonna sacrifice those, and I get a max. House. I want the last max. I would've really liked that,
This one's got some too.
actually.
Might be from the box.
And he is going to go.
I don't trust it.
Guy. My star because I have all my mechs.
And then after that,
And then I'm gonna move this guy, my character.
I got 2 Hondos, so I can run Elite Hondo. So I was first thinking
Okay.
Elite Hondo with Elite Luke, because that's the
Distract the
full
rogue mech with your yodeling skills to save the cow.
Wait,
like
did you go
the
through
sort
my
of the
temple?
synergy between the 2 of them weren't really working that great.
No.
So I was
Oh,
like,
God.
alright, I really can't do this. Like as much as it's 4
So
dice
I can
already,
distract the rogue
it's not
mech
gonna
with your
work
yodeling
well.
skills.
No.
With my yodeling skills to save
I don't
the
know
cow.
how you would use it.
I can seize control of the mech and scuttle into the forest, or I can steer the cow under the mech to see what happens.
I think it's still it's good if like you're using things like using him for the ability so
Ooh, that's a hard
that you're making sure that they can't do
But I
events or
believe what I'm gonna
upgrades,
do is I'm gonna gain 2 points.
and making sure that you have enough to just like beef up like 2 of your characters if you're doing like single die 3 character.
Yeah.
Joseph?
Honda.
I am listening, but
Yeah.
I'm like having food in my face.
But I got a few redeployables, so that was cool. But what's cool is I have Zeb's gun and Zeb, and I have Callus's gun and Callus.
Nice.
So I have both the rifles.
Did you find out if you were missing any dice? Because there's still 4 dice that were.
No, there was one that I like left here last night, because I was here last night, and that was Stone Baton, and I got that back today. So
So I wonder who got their dice.
I don't know, but there's a Callus dice there, and I really want it.
Yeah.
I'm like, who left their Callus dice? Because I will.
claims it.
I'm going to.
Huh?
Who pulled Callus? Because no one used Callus.
Yeah, no one used them.
So no one used him and then left his
I'm
dice.
gonna do this.
There was 5 dice or 4 dice
So I can
left.
move 3 units up to
Yeah, I checked mine, double checked it last night.
11 spaces
And-
each.
Oh, that's what it's from.
So up to 2 spaces each, right?
Okay.
What?
It's marked.
So I can move 3.
Wait, I was supposed to do this.
you were on-
Damn it.
Okay, now I know. Mystery solved.
I literally was supposed to
Yeah.
take 2 of his cards.
I'm gonna go 1.
I'm supposed to have 2 of your combat
Oh.
cards.
And we didn't. So.
I think we're gonna.
I drew this twice already.
Can I redo? Can I take
Really?
his cards
Yeah.
now?
No. I
This
feel
comes
like
out
you
pretty easily.
forgot.
I don't know why.
Well, you have 2 of them in there, right?
No, I only have
What?
one. I mean, I can only.
talk now.
I have 2 Callus.
Oh,
not
absolutely
2
not.
Zebs.
So this is character number 1.
Which
I'm gonna go here.
Zeb? I think I like Zeb's more than
Character.
Callus's.
Okay,
2 and 3.
Because you have to pay to do Callus's ability,
I'll try.
while Zeb's ability is basically like.
Bye.
Oh wait, no, hold on.
Zeb's ability works just so well with his.
These are all,
with his
these guys
gun.
are all here.
I mean, it's all modifiers. It doesn't matter which modifier you get because his ability changes his melee to ranged if you want. So then, I
So I
want
can
this to
do-
be range 2
They're
plus
carrying the
range
range.
3.
So I'm gonna go 1.
Cool.
These are
Yeah, for sure.
That's
2 and
5
3.
damage.
Yeah.
Full
They can
right
do
there.
1 more spot.
Or what I can do
They're
is
gonna
if
go
I
here
roll
because I have the ability.
the blank
to transport
and I get the
times
3
the-
melee,
in the
I pay a
factory.
resource and that becomes just normal melee
Oh.
instead of a modifier.
So right
Oh, I
now, I've
So
only
it
moved
just-
these 2
The
characters. so I'll
synergy
still
with
move
just
this
him
one
and his
later
gun
if I
is
want.
just.
No, you moved another person. But they carried.
And he's
He
12.
wasn't taking movement points. He was
At least
but
I
you
get a
moved
few
someone
tries
else,
out of
didn't
him
you?
before he dies.
No, these guys all started here. So this
Elite
is
17.
these are only 2 of my 3 people are going 1,
If I
2.
I don't know any elite 13s.
I mean, you can look. Okay, yeah. Because mechs carry stuff.
There are some.
But actually, they're gonna leave.
But I don't think they're all
So
that great.
between your movements, you're
Yeah.
allowed to like drop off workers or pick up.
So
workers.
right now
So,
I'm single with the
1,
plot,
2.
getting that
He never used
additional
any
resource. So
resources.
every time that I just get this on the
And
first
then
flop,
my
I just
other-
immediately
movement is going to
throw that
be
down high. How's it going?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's learn it.
1.
Is it an auto cannon?
Auto
cannon?
No, I haven't.
It's rude. It's expensive. It's 3?
I like the mortar support.
Oh, man, and he
because
wins
all
these
the
combats,
indirect
he-
becomes direct.
The game's over.
So, so it's like,
Yeah.
and then if you have
This time, we're
the
gonna
lookout
first.
and you do the indirect modifier with it, it's like if anyone's going support heavy, which I think it's really easy to go to support heavy with villain vehicles right now.
Yeah.
Because Archangel just makes it so easy. To just have like a slave one with like.
So you only have 1 card in there, right? Yeah.
makes
Or you only
two-
have 1 card. Yeah. I can have
Oh,
up to
right.
2.
Alright, I'll be back.
Most. Where does it show the highest value of these things?
How's it going?
Oh, snack mix. I was like, what is that?
Feeling better?
Oh, yeah. Custom trail mix.
Huh?
It's like triangle.
You know, I'm sick. I don't want to spread it.
Okay, that's understandable.
Right now,
Yeah,
right now I'm running the loop. Is that? Yeah, double
Thank you,
loop.
No worries.
Here for the RPG.
Is that still going?
There's 2 playing back there. I don't know what the story is.
I think it'll do alright.
Well, I'm running
My
my
wife's trying to do double Honda.
Oh, you're running a campaign later on?
Yeah, I'm running a D&D campaign.
There's
Oh,
a
okay,
synergy
cool.
between the two of them.
I'm sure a few of them will
They're
pop
not
in.
really sync
Okay.
because one of them is basically either middle,
zero.
like
I go
you're
down
doing
5.
you're doing mill or you're doing anti-resource with
these?
Honda. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna make sure you have no
People go
resources.
home.
I'm going to a lake.
No,
You
you're
go to
gonna
lake,
lake.
sorry. I lose
Unless you have
1
zeros.
reputation.
And your zeros are gonna
Is
be
it, is it my,
trash.
oh, it's just my
Make sure that.
Yeah.
But he can
I was
carry you, so I think
probably
you can keep
did
it.
over 2.2.
Okay.
Did you move me down a
I was
route?
trying to play the aggro style. It's
I
not,
did.
It's not an aggro.
it's about playing.
It's about getting the game to last long enough.
It has to be an adjacent.
Exactly. Exactly. I almost got it.
So I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
That the problem is you're facing against another deck that does that. You're facing against another deck that is mitigation plus get as much out within a span of time.
Right.
And he's
now
got
we're
2
doing
dark
second
holocrons.
Yeah.
Actually, 2 or 3. It looks like he's got 3.
Yeah.
No, it feels like he has 3
feels
because
like
he
he
has
has
cards that can pull out from there,
Right.
from his discard.
Can he?
Yeah, he's got cards that can pull out from his discard.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are cards that do
It
that.
seems like he always has Rise Again when he needs it. He always has Holocron when he
Well,
needs
it's
it.
because he's playing 2
Ready?
Rise Against, he's playing 2 Dark
3.
Holocrons, he's playing 2 Force
You have
Lightnings.
9, I have 11.
Just notice though that
And then he's got 2
you actually
thrones.
lose 2.
So
It says before combat.
the
so
Force
you have
Lightning is
to
always going to
elect
be
do that
on
and
Vader,
worry about it.
and he's always going to have a throne on Vader. And he's going to make sure he has a Dark Holocron,
But even
if he doesn't
so-
have anything else. Then
But
he's going to
before
put guard
combat, if you pay
on
1
hit-
power,
on
the
Thrawn.
opponent gets -2 power. So like you could have gone
Guardian-
with this and this,
Oh, you do.
but
Well,
you didn't do that.
He doesn't like doing it.
But either way, I would have
Like he'll do it, but like he prefers to put it on.
So you would have had to also
It's mitigate because
And
it's
I also
better to
have
mitigate the
so
damage
basically,
between the 2
I won.
than to set the
just
target.
battle. So he goes to an adjacent land.
And when he puts
so,
it on Vader,
I get 2
he's
stars.
setting the target.
Ah, shit,
Like,
If I
go
had thought
after
about
Vader.
that, I wouldn't have.
Because he's doing all the damage.
But Vader does have Rise
Game's
Again.
over. He wins.
He does want
Well,
you to
probably.
Well, so now we count everything.
Yeah.
Let's see if they
Once you take Thrawn out, the dice, all the focuses go away.
Okay. Coins in hand.
Yeah, I knew I should have got more. It's all good, but it's
Oh, they
like,
get drink.
oh, yeah.
Every
I
star
have
took
to-
place. So
No, it's not
do we just want to go by person? So I have
We're talking about
4
create
coins
all?
Yeah,
for every
yeah,
star,
yeah.
so I get 24 coins.
Oh, I mean, it's.
I
It's
get
Taco Bell.
Yeah, it's not weird.
Yeah.
It's
4
not
stars,
really-
4 points for every star.
Like,
Well, I mean, you can.
So that's 1, 2,
Depends on what
3.
you
So
get.
I get 12,
You get a bunch of things off the bone, and you.
I get
10.
I like it. The stacker's not bad.
I like their chalupas.
9, 12.
Yeah, but that's fun.
And then
Oh,
the
little
next
mini
thing
kits
is
he
every
has?
territory controlled.
Honestly, for money, stacker's better.
Including lakes.
But the mini games
Home bases are not territories. Oh, it's good for
are
you.
pretty tasty, but they're small. It's like a
You
half
control
of a
each territory where you have a worker, mech, or character, or where you have a structure but no enemy units.
All right.
At the end of the game, the factory is kind of this.
Now you
So
wanna
I
play through your
have
deck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I just want to get around to it before I go
So I got
to go to the pre-release for
1, 2,
Rivals.
3, 4.
Oh,
1,
where's that? Over here?
No, they're not.
27.
You guys weren't able to get through here.
4
Yeah, we're
times
going
2,
to
so I get 8.
Oh yeah, you don't. You
And
can
I
buy packs,
have
but you don't get.
1,
they
2,
have their copy.
3,
They want
4,
the- they want
5,
the
6,
excellent
7.
packs.
Times 3 is 21.
What's up?
Rivals of Exelon. That's the new set.
every 2 resources controlled.
It's like that. We
Gain
have
points for
X-Lon,
every 2 resource tokens you control. If you control
Yeah.
13 resource tokens,
So
these
basically,
have
Rivals of
30,
Exelon is going to last an extra year.
So I have
workers and
than
resources.
Rival. Well, then Exelon.
Okay, so I just have 1,
Yeah, that
2,
will go a
3
year above.
resources.
So like
I
every
just
new
get
set goes
2
like,
points.
in a sense, will outlast.
And I get the same.
I have
It's
no
like
resources.
text, but it kind of is not.
1, 2, 3.
It's weird. There's always a gap.
The structure bonus tile. I do not have buildings on any tunnels.
I do, and 1.
I don't.
So I get
This
2
is like
points.
4 months.
4 months.
Alright,
So
Did you get both, or
count it
just
up.
that
Huh?
Oh, I
one? Both
lost.
stars or just one?
Yeah, I bought both starters.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I might as well have the other starter thing while you guys still have them in stock.
Starter as far as like event cards and non
Okay.
There's
I like
decent
when it says the
mitigation.
average score you can get for this game in the end is 75.
Yeah.
I literally
Honestly, I'd have to say the boba starters actually
read the
better
orders
than the loot starter.
No, we.
No, they were here.
Just because.
Oh, nice.
And you had how many, Joe?
Stronger.
I had.
What's cool about Luke and
53.
Han is that they have the whole
It's closer than we
extra
thought.
reroll.
Than I
And
thought it
with
would be.
Millennium Falcon, it's like they get to.
And Joe,
if you
Brianna
have
had
Millennium out, then you get to activate
29.
one of your characters. If you activate Millennium, you get to activate like